got us have a good luck, For the nights like this, put your hands up. Love the moment even from dusk, yo. You always got my back, and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night. Two hands meet at zenith. Nothing comes between us. Dancing like ballerinas under the moonlight all night long. How these plain and simple scenes get painted so vividly by you. I just wanna stay with
And then the words only vanish whenever all eyes meet. You know you're living in a trench, and there's everything to be looking down below. The one I seek to find, no matter where you might go. Remember you be on my mind.
always watching over me. Somehow you make me feel invisible. Power to my soul, yeah. I'm not easy things that used to bother me, cause your existence just lights me up, yeah. You always got my back, and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night.
Within the inner heart of thee, for you to talk to me. I wanna hear the good and bad, the new stories you have. As I drift across the sky, the hour hand turns high. So good night. When they sing the lullaby, I'll be singing, baby.
Hello, it's Rox. I'm trying to make out of the most of my time before I start my new job. So here I am, doing another visual novel. It was only $2 with a little bit of tax. But your boy is gonna have an income, so it's gonna be all right. That was a good remix. Just Persona music. It's the best. I can't get enough. Can't get enough of it. Ah shit. I think yeah. I don't want Discord to be going off offline. But yeah. I'm gonna play this little game called Revenge of the Antagonist. I read a little bit about it. I don't really know a lot about it. I always do this. I just start playing something. I don't know what it's about. Either I like it or I don't, and I never pick it back up. Let's see what it's about. Enter name. Gerald? I don't want to be Gerald. I want to be that. Oh shit! I typed in too many letters. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Let's see. I'm just me. I'm just frogs. Okay. When I was a young boy. Okay. So dumb. Ever since I was young, I loved watching noir movies and shows. Mesmerized by the charismatic actors, I yearned to perform just like them. My passion led me to attend a school that specializes in performing arts, specifically in theater. That was the first step to achieving my dream. But I soon realized that it wouldn't be so easy. I read through my script that has been given to me by the drama teacher. I'm the drama teacher? Okay. For this play, I got the role of a soldier. It looks like I'll only get to say one line and appear for a single scene. Disappointed with my role, I let out a sigh. Like that? Why do I keep getting unimportant roles and never get the lead role? And is it because I'm not popular? Yeah. Hearing a commotion, I look over to the other side of the room where a group of boys sit. Wow, Damien, you get to play a prince this time? That's the male lead. How awesome, you keep getting the best roles. You're so lucky, Damien. He's like, true. I can't help but roll my eyes. Look at them being fake, sucking up to that guy and singing his praises just because he's popular at school. Ugh, yet they can't even be bothered to respond to someone like me when I greet them. I wish I was handsome, then I'd be getting lead roles too. At least you got some lines, man. Take a look at the soldier and the servant roles. Whoever gets to play them will only be getting a single line each. It's sad how they'll only get to appear for a few seconds. Those kinds of roles are just filler, because there are too many students in this class. Yeah, at least I'm not so ugly and unnoticeable to get a filler role. They're talking shit about me. They're talking shit about me. I'm right here, guys. Okay. The more I listen to them, the more my blood begins to boil. I hate how they're indirectly mocking me. Unable to hold in my anger, I storm up to them. Appearance and popularity shouldn't determine the significance of roles you get. Talent matters the most. This art school is messed up for not giving people equal opportunity to get lead roles. Why do only popular students get to get good roles? There are hardworking, talented people in this class who deserve them more. Alright, let's not be whiny, sir. The popular kid who's been silent the whole time finally stands up and directly looks into my eyes. Oh shit. Look into my eyes. Okay. What's your problem? You're my or you guys are my problem. You guys were looking down on the rest of us who got minor roles. They're not my friends. And just because you're jealous that you didn't get any main roles doesn't mean you should be lashing out. Oh shit, he told me. Why would I be jealous of people like you? You're not even that good at acting. You don't deserve the male lead. Well, I think I earned my role fair and square. Talent is important when it comes to acting, yes. But charisma and presence is also just as important. When I walk into a room, everyone is drawn to look at me. Not everyone has that kind of presence, which is why I'm suited for main roles. Do you know why my presence is important? It doesn't matter how talented you are if you don't make a good impression in front of people. Goddamn. Whew, okay. I guess you're right. I'll just quit acting forever. Alright. I don't even know your name. That's how insignificant of an impression you make. Maybe you should work on improving your presence before whining. You might actually get better roles then. Unable to come up with the words to use as a retort, I cast my head down. I look at the rest of the students snickering as they look at me. Feeling ashamed, I turn my back to the group of boys before running away. And I never came back to school. Okay. For the rest of the duration of my time at art school, I stay hidden. Because every time that group of boys notices me, they turn into a laughing stock. Or they turn me into a laughing stock yet again. Damien never says anything to me ever again. Even then, I hate him more than the boys who constantly make fun of me. Because he's the one who started this all by calling me insignificant. He doesn't even look at me after that incident, as if to rub it in my face how unnoticeable my presence is. Every day I look at him with disdain, praying for his failure, but that never happens. Nah, man, don't put that kind of energy out. He's always the center of attention. He always gets the best opportunities because he's the most handsome kid in the entire school. Meanwhile, I'm cast to the side because of my plain appearance and lack of presence. It's unfair. Despite feeling down about myself, I try my best to continue working towards my dreams. It's hard to find confidence when I feel crushed. But I convince myself to believe that everything will turn out fine as long as I'm doing my best. I just had to check that I'm not muted. That would be embarrassing. I've done it before, though. After graduating from art school, I know I have to change. No, you should have changed, like, then and there. I mean, I get it. But still, if I want to be seen, I shouldn't stay hidden anymore. If I want to be an actor, I need to work on my presence and charms. So the first thing I do is get a makeover and work on my confidence. 6 years later. Okay. Oh shit. Is this my character? God damn, he's hot. Alright. It's taken me years of perseverance and hard work to continue my dreams. I had to go through hundreds of auditions just to land a role. Even if they're just supporting ones. Because of the vibe I give off. K-pop star, damn! Debbie, hello, how are you? How's your day been? I finally have a job! I'm gonna start on Wednesday, so I'm trying to make the most out of the days I have until I begin. But yeah. It good. Yeah, I went to an art fair. Yay, I know, I was scared. I was like, God damn, should I have not quit my job? I was freaking out. Happy for you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm gonna be working as a life enrichment aide at a memory care and assisted living center. I've never worked in that setting before, but I've worked jobs that relate to dealing, or like, that are people-centered, so hopefully I do well. And I won't be alone doing the work that I have to do, so that's also a good thing. But yeah, I went to an art fair. I got my favorite sandwich. It's a grilled cheese sandwich that's stuffed with mac and cheese. It's fucking delicious, trust. I see, best of luck. Thank you, thank you. Did you eat today? I hope so. I always ask everybody, did you eat? Because the other day I was like, oh shit. It was like, what time was it? Like past 5. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't eat today. I saw it look really good. It is really good. Because of the vibe I give off, I tend to be typecast as the villain. Not that I mind. Around a year ago, I gained a little more recognition for my last project, which thankfully became a hit and received an award. I acted as the antagonist for a noir series called... Kill All About? Kill All Doubt. I'm dumb. Why am I, like, blending letters together? Oh my god. And my character has been well received by the public. Oh, I finally finished Persona 3. I finally finished it. That was the 3rd time I've played it. I kind of missed the game already. Actually, don't mind grinding Tartarus that much. I had 3 links left to finish, and I had 3% of my compendium left to complete. I was not happy. I feel like I could have done a full, like, social link run, but, like, I don't know. I even finished Junpei's link, and that guy was unavailable for, like, a month. I didn't finish Yukari's. And then Mitsuru, I kind of messed up around when I started her link because I backtracked to an old file and I forgot to start her link again. I was like, ah, shit. And then Akihiko, I just had one more. We're rank 9. I totally could have done it. Damn it. Let's see, apparently, there's a lot of people who can't separate fiction and reality. Just because I played the role of a jerk who murdered people doesn't mean that I'm that kind of person in real life. I often get hate messages online. Oh shit. They hurt me at first, but my skin eventually grew thick over the years. I take their hate and anger as a compliment now. The fact that these online commenters get so worked up means that my acting as a villain is so great that it makes them emotional. At least I'm getting attention now. That's all that matters in the entertainment industry. Holy damn. He's so handsome. Hell yeah. And it does that to you. Okay. I want to 100% the game. Have you fought the Velvet Assistant? I think you fight. Wait, who do you fight? Because Margaret is behind that door. Like, the one with, like, the paradigm or whatever. I think I finished 3 or 4 doors in that area. I made it all the way to the top of Monad. But yeah, I haven't fought the Reaper. I don't know why I'm so scared to fight the Reaper in this game. I fought him multiple times in Golden, so I don't get it. I'm like, what am I doing? Elizabeth or Theo? Yeah, I think maybe Theo, because I picked him as my attendant, so I don't know. Or Elizabeth, I don't know. Oh, the party social links are great. I'm disappointed that I didn't finish. But I did finish Shinji. Alright, that one was important. Wait, have you ever finished Shinjiro's? I don't know if you've played like PSP. I forgot. I have a bad memory. I'll take the blame. Okay. Damien, the guy who had been in the same art school as me, has become a far more popular actor than I am. He's even signed to a popular agency upon graduation. Oh, hell yeah. No, main character. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know that. That's only if you play as Kotone. Yeah. All I'll say is that when, like, that part when all the voices were calling to you, that part shocked me. I knew you could save him. Yeah. I mean, he's permanently in a coma, but yeah, I did get to save him. And that was nice. Okay. Because he's a prominent name in the romance genre, people label him as a heartthrob. But he's more like a heart tumor to me because I still feel vengeful to this day whenever I think about him. While I've been struggling with getting roles and passing auditions during the past few years, Damien has acted in hit piece after hit piece. He's been lucky from the get-go since he has always been cast as the male lead in popular romance adaptations since graduation. Meanwhile, it's taken me a long time to finally stop getting small roles such as Lackey number 4. What about Mumble number 5? Be Mumble number 5. Okay. I had to work hard. And just because, while he had everything handed to him just because he's attractive. I can't figure out why his fans even like him so much. I feel sorry for them since they seem to be cursed with bad taste. What's so appealing about that guy? He only has a nice looking face. That's it. Stop being jealous! You're making us look bad. Even now, his acting specifically, his expressions needs work. Oh my god. I know this because I begrudgingly watch shows my rivals in to criticize him. My resentment towards him over the years has never subsided. It only increases the more popular he gets. Maybe we should try being his friend. Oh shit. September? Not yet! Not yet! I can't believe it's August already. What the fuck? The phone that's buzzing non-stop on the coffee table catches my attention. I glance at the screen and realize it's my manager who's calling me. Instinctively, I grab my phone and pick up the call. What's up? Sup? Sup, dude? Kid, we found a new audition for you. The role is perfect for you. Perfect! You say that all the time to get my hopes up. Just a week ago, you convinced me that a role was perfect for me, but it turned out that the role is about a 60-year-old retired gangster. You could have made that work by making yourself look old with the power of makeup. Right. I doubt there was any chance of me being selected for that one. So tell me more about the new role. Well, for starters, it's a little different from the projects you usually do. There haven't been many auditions being held for the noir genre you usually do. And since you're desperately searching for a new gig, I've been thinking, don't you want to try acting in a romance series for once? I don't know. I'm not really interested in romance. I'm aware of that, which is why the role I found for you is that of an antagonist. The arrogant villain who tries to steal the girl from the male lead. Oh yeah, that sounds perfect for... And you won't be required to touch anyone romantically. Oh... That doesn't sound bad. Listen, kid, romance series open more opportunities since they're in demand currently, and will have higher chances of increasing your popularity. What a role, I know! Also, you know how hard it is to get cast for a project? So you might as well try auditioning everywhere and take any chance you get. I think about the proposition for a brief moment. It's been quite a while, or quite a long and difficult journey for me to find success in the noir genre. A lot of actors were able to find success by acting in romance series, so I might be able to do so as well if I go on the same route. This might be the push I need to become an A-list celebrity. I have to be successful if I want to forget about my embarrassing memories during art school once and for all, and finally feel better about myself after all these years. Dude, you're handsome. What the fuck are you talking about? Stop whining. Alright, I'll give it a consideration. When I think about it, maybe I need to diversify my acting and prove to everyone that I'm a great actor who can take part in any genre. Send me the details about the role. I want to know more about it first before deciding to audition or not. And I'll send it to you right away. When's the audition date, by the way? A week from today. That soon? Whether it's in a few days or a few months, does it matter? I believe in you, kiddo. You can pass the audition. I haven't agreed on auditioning just yet. I'm looking through the details. Just do it, kid. I already told the agency to register for you. Oh god. Without waiting for my response, my manager hangs up the call. He's like a tornado. Comes and goes so quickly. Soon enough, I receive an email that contains the details of the role I'd inquired about. Estranged Brothers, a drama series with 12 episodes. Hell yeah, you should take the job. What the fuck are you talking? I think he hates money. Hates money. This is good, since I don't want to be committed to a long-term project. I proceed to read through the summary. The protagonist, Nicholas, is the son of a CEO who owns a multi-million company. Okay. His character is aloof, but gentle and sweet once you get to know him. Although he's been a good son, he struggles to get noticed by his father. Nicholas's half-brother is Chase, who is cocky and arrogant. The two of them both work at their father's company. Nicholas has the manager's position, while Chase is the vice president. Chase is favored by their father for being the first son who his wife gave birth to, unlike Nicholas, who was from a mistress. Oh, drama! One day, Belle, a sweet young girl, interns for the company, and both her brothers happen to fall in love with her. Or both the brothers. Oh, no. In the end, she rejects Chase because she's in love with Nicholas. Well, I mean, his dad doesn't really love him, but he got the girl. Below the summary, there's a paragraph that contains the details about Chase's character. Chase is very arrogant and proud. He has a playful nature to him. Since he's constantly pampered, Chase will do anything to get his way, and be a bit forceful at times. Oh well, I might as well shoot my shot and audition for this role. Now feeling determined, I read through the lines to memorize them as I prepare for the big day. I hope they pick us. Alright, 1 week later. We fall asleep in the car. Okay. I stay seated in the back seat as my manager drives me to the location where the audition is taking place. Are you nervous since this is your first time auditioning for a romance series? Nah, it doesn't matter to me if I get rejected since I'm not interested in being in a romance series in the first place. Now, that's not the right mindset to have. Let me finish. Let me cook. Okay. All that matters to me is that I give it my all for my auditions, whether I'm passionate about the project or not. If I didn't make it, I won't be upset, since at least I did my best. I've let rejected auditions get a hold of me and make me depressed when I was a fresh actor, so I won't let it get to me anymore. I take it back. That mindset isn't so bad. You've matured, kid. Of course, I'm a seasoned actor now. It's hard to believe. It feels like just yesterday you were just a rookie who was shaking like a leaf whenever you were about to audition. My manager lets out a hearty laugh, though I find nothing amusing in his words. By the way, I heard the director for Estranged Brothers is new in the same. Oh yeah? Wait, hold on. I have to blow my nose. I'm sorry. Dang allergies. Oh? I have doubts about working with someone inexperienced. Hey, everyone's got to start somewhere. Just because someone doesn't have much experience doesn't mean they aren't good. I guess. Speaking of the director, apparently, they already had a person in mind to play the male lead. Oh god, no! This is gonna make him so mad. So they cast him right away. Apparently, that guy is a popular A-list actor. How did a rookie director manage to get a hold of someone like that? The project is heavily funded. After all, the story is based on a web novel that blew up online, so it's promising in the eyes of the investor. Must be nice to be an A-list celebrity. I wish I had directors falling at my feet to offer me roles. Damn, why are you talking to your publicist like this? Instead, I have to work hard. Yo, no, work hard to audition, even though there's a high chance of me getting rejected. You'll get those kinds of offers one day, kid. One can only dream. Oh, if I pass the audition, I'll treat you to a meal. Can you treat me to a meal? I want ramen. Nah, I should be the one to treat you. I have to pamper my talent because I know you're gonna make it big one day, kid. And you had the potential since the very beginning. Your career is finally beginning to take off ever since Kill All Doubt, and soon You'll be achieving greater heights. Hopefully you're right. Of course I am. I have faith in you, kiddo. Funny how you believe in me more than I believe in myself. My lips curl into a smirk as I look out the car window. Out of the corner of my eye, I catch him looking at me through the rearview mirror. That smirk of yours is your biggest weapon. You're fit to act like a jerk. I hope that's a compliment. It is. Not long after, I arrive inside the waiting room. There are a lot of actors lined up before me, all waiting to take the arrogant half-brother's role. Right, I need to do my best to stand out from the rest of the actors. I feel a hand on my shoulder. Guinness? Oh, okay, it's just my manager, okay. You're gonna do well, kid. Yeah, you know how I always give my best? I ain't gonna do it this time, because I don't want this... Okay. I looked through the script yet again to make sure I delivered the lines properly. After waiting for a long while, it's my turn to audition. Alright. With confidence in my steps, I walk into the room filled with casting directors who are scanning me up and down. Good afternoon. Since the character I'm auditioning for is supposed to be cocky, I greet them with a playful smirk. Then I proceed to introduce myself. I like the way you look. Your appearance is very much suited for the role of Chase. I'm very much looking forward to your audition. Now, let's begin. I take a deep breath to prepare myself to deliver the lines. In order to act right, I have to use the correct emotion for every line. Uh-oh. No! Okay. How'd she even fall for a guy like you? Pensive, smile, sad, blank, awkward, happy, shy, cocky. Angry? I don't understand. Blank? What can you even offer? What? What am I supposed to pick? Cocky? Uh-oh. Wow. I wonder if it would have gone the same way no matter what I picked. That was an amazing performance. It's like you were born for this role. I don't even know what I did. Everything about you, from your appearance to your voice to your mannerisms, are all perfect for the role. Out of all the auditions so far, you nailed it the most. I have high hopes that you'll be selected. Thank you for your kind words. After passing my gratitude, I exit the room as another actor comes in to try the role. I might have gotten good feedback from my audition, but I try not to get my hopes up too high. Who knows what'll happen? Yeah, that's been me with interviews. I'm just kind of like, I don't want to be too happy about this job in case they reject me. Which out of all the jobs I applied for, I only got accepted to one. You know? You swing and you miss. Or you get a home run. I don't know. I don't know sports. You hit a touchdown. Will I actually get the part? Or will someone who fits the role better come along? That's the name of the game, bud. What the? It's already 16? Damn. My manager barges into my apartment with a grin on his face. Guess what? You passed the audition for Strange Brothers and got the role. Congratulations, kid. I knew you could do it. Whoa, I can't believe I actually got the part. I know this drama's gonna be a hit, so I could smell the money coming in. Is money all that you think about? Oh my god, my character does hate money. No wonder he doesn't care. I'm just kidding. I'm genuinely happy for you, kid. I've been with you ever since you started your career, and I feel ecstatic every time you pass an audition. I thought I said with his large head. Laugh my ass off. He hates money! Otherwise, why would he be whining about a role? Just take anything. With his large head. With his large hand. My manager pats me on the back. Well, let's get dinner to celebrate together. Okay. I promise to pamper my talent. Okay. I like everything on the menu, please. I get to the backseat of the car while my manager drives us to a restaurant. Whoa, what the fuck? Why are they zooming in on him like that? With the menu in hand, I quickly scan through the options. What if I order expensive beef? Sure. That's the least I could do since you worked so hard on that audition. It's not just me who worked hard. You did too. Thank you for not giving up on me and for looking after me for all these years. Of course, kid. I can't give up on you when I know you'll be a star one day. You deserve to treat yourself to something expensive, too. Since I'm the one paying, I'll pass. I'll just buy it for you. Suddenly, I hear a scream from across the restaurant. Huh? Oh my god, it's him! Wow, he's even more handsome in real life. Are people recognizing you, kid? Are they? I don't know. No. It's the other guy. Distracted, I turn to look for the source of the noise. A lot of young women in the restaurant slowly gather around a tall man. Too bad he's not into you. Okay. All I can see is the top of his head, since everything else is blocked by the crowd. Ugh, I knew it. The fangirling wasn't for me. I'm not big enough to get swarmed like that. But who could that guy be? Uninterested, I shrug my shoulders before resuming to focus on the menu. Can I get your autograph? Maybe after I eat. I'm really hungry, so can you please give me some space? Oh, alright. Please, enjoy your meal. Those fans are pretty understanding. Usually, they'd be more pushy. I've never dealt with that, so I wouldn't know. Maybe you will, soon after your name gets even more out there. Maybe. But the last thing I'm looking forward to is regarding fame is being swarmed like that if I go out in public. Fair? Ah, that's why you wear a mask. But they still recognize them. The crowd makes way for the celebrity, and he walks right by my table. Now that I have a clear view of his face, my heart sinks. Although he's wearing a mask, he's still recognizable. That mole under his eye haunts me till this day. Damien? Wait, huh? That's him? That's Damien? I thought he was a different guy. I don't fucking know anything. Oh wait, well, I guess he has. How did his hair turn blonde? Did he dye it? I don't know. So many questions. All the memories that I'd suppressed burst like a bubble at once. Anger and jealousy fills me to the brim as I clench my fist. I get frustrated whenever I see his face on the billboards and articles. But even more frustrated now I'm seeing his face in real life after graduating school. What'd you think? Even when that guy's wearing a mask, he's so tall and his presence catches your attention so quickly that you assume he's someone famous. Quite exaggerating, he's not that big of a deal. My manager looks at me with a concerned expression on his face. Are you feeling alright, Frogs? You look a bit down. I'll just reassure him. Yeah, I'm alright. I managed to muster an insincere smile before letting my thoughts take control of me. My stomach begins to feel queasy and I lose all of my appetite. No, man, you're getting treated to a fancy meal. Eat it. Just eat it! Eat it! Okay. Seeing the manhood crush my pride and confidence is a terrible feeling. Why is that guy here? Just my luck. Why does he have to show up on the day that I'm having a celebration? It's a bad omen for sure. Because we're gonna be co-stars, that's why. Goddamn! This month is flying by. Okay. Today is the day that I have to go to the studio since The Strange Brothers is starting production. Wanting to arrive at the set early to make a good impression, I leave my apartment without having breakfast. Are you excited, kid? Yeah. I can't wait to meet the actors and staff I'll be working with. When you smile happily like that, I remember that you're still an innocent kid. What's that supposed to mean? I rarely see that sweet smile of yours the older you get because you always act cool, even if you're off camera. Look at you now, sitting with your legs crossed with one hand rubbing your chin like you're some kind of evil mastermind. It became a habit since I kept getting those kinds of roles. I put my leg down to sit up straight. I hope you've gone through the story script. Do you even need to ask that? Of course I did. It's my job. Just making sure. Anyway, I bet you're gonna have a good time filming. The director is a rookie, so he'll probably be lenient and nice. Okay. A while later, we arrive at the studio. Upon entering the room, I put a warm smile. Okay. Firstly, I shake hands with the director, because we all know that you only get the job if you have a nice firm handshake. Actually, the job I got, they did compliment me on my handshake. Funny enough. It's good to meet you, director. Likewise. I'm excited to work with you. You did a good job during the audition, so I'm eager to see what you'll bring. Oh, you're too kind with your praises. After greeting the director, I went ahead to introduce myself to the rest of the crew. And then we saw the guy. Hello there. When I turned to look, I noticed a young woman waving at me. Nah, she's waving to the guy behind me, okay? I'm Marie. It's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you too. I'm Frogs. While shaking her hand. Okay. She wasn't talking to the person, but okay. I hate when that happens. Like, it looks like someone's saying hi to me, but they're saying hi to somebody else behind me. Okay. I keep my gaze on her. Judging by her demeanor and appearance, it's obvious that she's an actress. Are you perhaps playing Belle, the female lead? Right on. I'm assuming that you're playing the antagonist. You guessed that just from looking at me? Do I look like a bad guy? It's not like that. I let out a laugh at Marie's panicked expression or reaction. I'm just messing with you. I know that I have the antagonist vibe going on based on the way I look. You had me worried there for a second. I thought I offended you. Anyway, I'm really excited to work with you. Likewise. I glanced around the room, wondering if I'd already introduced myself to everyone. Who's playing the male lead, by the way? Oh, it's... that guy. Damien. Dun dun dun. Okay. The studio doors roll open as a tall figure walks into the room. Immediately, everyone turns to look at him, captivated by his aura. My jaw drops upon seeing the man's face. Damien. Memories of that particular incident in art school takes over my mind, making me feel nauseated. It's as if though his face is a constant reminder of my insecurities and shame. Let's introduce ourselves. Wait! Huh? Marie grabs my wrist as she begins to drag me to the lead actor. Hi, I'm Marie. It's so amazing to see you in person. I'm excited to work with you. Me too. After giving that short, placid response, he turns to look at me. And you are? Damn! Okay, no wonder he hates him so much. He's just like, I don't fucking know who you are, even though I saw you yesterday. Frogs. Oh, good. He doesn't remember me. I'd hate for him to remember the day he crushed my pride at art school. It's a good thing that I look different compared to back then. Oh, okay, true. But he could have remembered at least that he saw me at the restaurant. I don't know. I can't believe the rumored A-list actor that's on this project is him. Why would fate do this to me? I don't want to work with him. No, wait. Maybe this is a good thing. I can use this opportunity to prove that I'm a better actor than him and humiliate him in front of everyone like he'd done to me. Oh my god, dude, you gotta let it go. He has to let it go. This is my chance to get my long-awaited revenge. Revenge. Regaining my confidence, I looked directly into his eyes in an attempt to intimidate him. It's like, is something wrong with your face? You just looking at us. Okay. I'm assuming you'll play Nicholas, the male lead. Yes, you're correct. I heard you got the role without even auditioning. Bet that's only because of your looks and popularity. Let's see if your acting skills are fit to actually make you a male lead. Prove that you're not just a pretty face. But wait, I've seen the reviews about other people calling you a mediocre actor. Stop it! Oh my god, why is he so negative? I want him to grow and get over it. It's gonna be okay. The neutral expression on the actor's face breaks as he shows me a mocking smirk. Oh, you're challenging me? You sure are patronizing for a guy who doesn't have a known name for himself in the industry. I don't even know who you are. Well, then you've got to start paying more attention to me then. Because I'm in love with you. Okay. I'm not a nobody. I starred in an award-winning film. Really? As for me, I've starred in 6 award-winning films. Now, why would I pay attention to someone like you? She's so mean. The anger in me erupts like a volcano. It's only... Wait, not only is he making fun of my I think they meant insignificance? Maybe? But he's able to outbrag me by a margin. Well, duh. I puff out my chest in an attempt to not seem inferior. The two of us glare at each other, both unwilling to be the first to break eye contact. Guys? Why is there tension between you two? Don't worry. It's good that there's tension. After all, in the story script, we're supposed to dislike each other. True! Is that why you are this confrontational with me when we just met? Not really, I just hated you for years. The director claps to get everyone's attention. Alright, let's get started. For today, we'll do a cold read-over of the lines for the first episode. Okay. The main cast, including me, sits around the table, each with the script in hand. Let's start with the opening scene where Nicholas enters the office and has a conversation with his half-brother Chase. I run through the lines in my head once more to be certain of what I'm doing. In this story, Nicholas is a hard worker, yet he never gets anything more from his father. Meanwhile, Chase is a carefree playboy, but he gets to be the vice president because he's favored by his father. Ironic, if you think about it, the roles we're playing because they're reversed, true. Damien gets favored, meanwhile, I have to work my butt off. Are you ready? The opening lines are led by me, so I have to start. Okay. Oh shit. Hey Nicholas. Stuck to the computer again? What? Stuck to the computer? He stuck to... What did he do? Let's see. Cocky or blank? Maybe cocky. If you don't take it easy, you're going to age fast. cocky again. At this rate, you might as well get married to your work. Pensive? I did well, if I say so myself. I don't think I did. After reading my lines, I immediately glance at Damien. Since it's his turn now, I anticipate how he'll read his. A big part of me hopes that he'll do horribly, since he has a track record of being a monotone actor. Like me. Okay. Damien clears his throat, and he prepares to say his lines. It's none of your business what I do. Why do you even care? End scene. Great work! Now, let's move on to the next scene. My brows furrow as I think about Damien's delivery. Oh, right. Nicholas is a character who's aloof, so he's expressionless most of the time. I guess Damien being a monotone actor who can't express emotions properly would be suited for a role like this. And here I was, hoping he'd do terribly. It's hard to suppress an irritated groan from coming out of my throat. We spend the day getting familiar with our roles. After the cold read session, Damien comes up to me with a grin on his face. I notice you staring at me a lot. Are you in love with me? I'm just kidding. What's up with that? Nothing. Judging you and hoping for your demise. So, how do you think I did during the cold read? You sucked! Mock him, brush him off. What the Brush him off? I don't know. I'm not giving you any critiques since it'll just be a waste of my time. Damn. An asshole. Or maybe you have nothing to say because you don't want to admit that you were captivated by me. Because I'm so handsome. Ad-libbing. You wish. Is he delusional to think his acting is good? The more I talk to him, the more infuriated I get. Not wanting to blow up on my first day, I turn back to the actor before leaving him. I get inside the car before strapping the seatbelt on. So, how was your day? You were in the studio with me. You know how my day went. Yes, but I don't know what was going on inside your head. I can tell by the constant grimace on your face that you're bothered by something. This whole gig is bothering me. Why didn't you tell me that the male lead was going to be Damien? Why do you sound so upset by that? Because... I purse my lips, wondering if I should confide in someone about my past for the first time. Oh, you see, that's your problem. You haven't talked about it, so you're just ruminating with these thoughts in your mind, and it's like, it's eating you up. That's what happens when you don't talk to someone about things. Him and I, we were in the same theater class, in the same performing arts school. Were you two friends? No, he was more like my rival. A one-sided one, that is. I hated him because he always got favored by the teacher and cast in lead roles. Meanwhile, I'd go unnoticed. Even now, he gets everything handed to him. I smell jealousy. Yeah, I admit I'm jealous. So what? I hate people who get what they don't deserve. He's not that talented. All he has is a pretty face. Why does he get the upper hand in life? After letting out my frustrations, my shoulders slump. Wow, after all these years, this is my first time hearing you get so worked up. You must really hate the guy. Yeah, he once made a mockery out of me in front of the entire art school, so I still have a grudge against him. I managed to hold up my pent-up anger, but I can't now that I've met and talked with him today. Isn't it funny how your character Chase also hates Damien's character? On the bright side, your acting will be more genuine since you hate the guy in real life. Excellent observation, manager. You get a gold star. Regardless of how I feel about him, I'd still be able to do a good job. But I'm just unsure if I should continue this gig or if I'll constantly have to see the man who hurt my pride. It was hard enough to push myself to continue pursuing my dream because of him. I don't want to feel like that again. But if you quit, aren't you basically admitting defeat? He's right. Don't you want to prove yourself and outdo your rival? That way, the past would be proud. Or the past you would be proud. And you'd feel better about yourself. Ah, you're right. I'm not going to give up. I can't believe I almost considered admitting defeat to him. But no, I'm not that loser from art school anymore. I'm an ace now. Alright. I look out the car window as I slowly gain back the confidence to outperform my rival. Marvel rival? Since Estranged Brothers is an episodic series, they plan to start filming it a few days after the cold read we did. When I finish the wardrobe and hair and makeup, I enter the office set where the film is taking place. Not far from me, I see Damien, who's also dolled up. The turtleneck and black coat he's wearing compliment him, and I curse at the universe for making someone like him handsome. The cameraman and the rest of the staff all have their eyes on him as they look at him in awe. I hate to admit it, but his presence is overwhelming. As if my inferiority complex isn't bad enough, it's worse when he's around. Well, at least he knows it's problematic. Soon enough, Marie struts into the room after finishing her makeup. Oh, you look beautiful, Marie. Why, thank you. It's nice to receive a compliment from you, since everyone only has their eyes on Damien. He sure can catch people's attention. He caught mine with his subpar acting. Huh? Why do you sound so petty? She read him. Whoops. I can't believe I said that out loud. My professionalism is slipping because of him. Uh-oh. Don't blame him. Compose yourself, sir. Although I've never been the type to gossip, the urge to badmouth Damien isn't something I can control. Do you really dislike him? Oh, I'm joking around. I don't dislike him. I despise him. I feel intimidated by Damien. He's a popular actor, while I'm just an actress who's only been in acting for a year. I'm worried that I might drag him down with my acting. I wouldn't worry about all that. Any rookie could act better than him. Marie gives me a confused look, and I immediately let out an awkward laugh. It's a joke. I need to stop myself from throwing jabs at him. Although I dislike Damien, I don't wish for others to know about it. So you have to shut the fuck up? Okay. It's not good for team morale, and I have to put on an appearance of being a professional. Anyway, there's nothing to be nervous about, Marie. I know you'll do great. Have some confidence in yourself. I believe in you, so you should believe in yourself too. A smile returns to Marie's lips as she nods. Thank you for your kind words. Although I'm acting nice on the outside, my inner feelings are the exact opposite. She's just a rookie, but she's already getting lead roles? Huh? Must be nice to be lucky like her. During my rookie years, I was stuck playing supporting roles. But I won't judge her just yet. I'll see for myself if she's actually talented. My thoughts... Wait, disperse? Yeah. When my co-star pokes my shoulder to get my attention. The director is calling for us since we're going to start shooting. Oh, thanks for telling me. I didn't hear him at all. So, are you still feeling nervous? After your encouragement earlier, I feel a little bit more confident. Thank you for worrying about me. For a guy who plays the antagonist, you're really nice. Thanks. Strangely, the whole time I'm talking to Marie, I feel a pair of eyes on me. Who is it? Right. Soon enough, we all get into position to begin shooting. In this scene, Belle starts her first day of work. Chase is instantly attracted to her and tries to make a move on her while she's working. And then Nicholas comes between them to tell Chase to stop bothering her. Dang, already Damien gets to look cool while I look like a loser who gets told off? But it's expected since I'm playing the antagonist. I watch as Marie gets into character as a nervous intern sits inside a cubicle. Action! Receiving my cue, it's now time for me to show up and talk to the actress. Oh shit, okay. Hey there, heard it's your first day. Let's see. Smile? Why don't I help you out? Happy? I don't know. Lucky for you that I have all the time in the world today. Happy? I hope I did it right. I think if you do it wrong, it makes you do it again. It's very kind of you to offer, but the manager's already helping me out to get familiar with things around here. He went to get some tea, so I'm waiting for him. How irresponsible of him to make you wait. It's actually because of me. Since it's my first day of work, I told him that I was nervous, and he said that a warm tea might calm my nerves. Maybe because Marie is actually nervous, but her acting right now is very compelling. There's this air of innocence around her that makes me want to take care of her. It's no wonder she was chosen to be the female lead. Actresses who can give off the pure vibe are popular in romantic dramas. On cue, the main actor appears with a thermos in hand. I got you some warm tea, Belle. The actor's gaze then lands on me without a change in expression. What are you doing here, Chase? Getting to know the new employee, of course. At least scrunch your forehead a bit to display a look of skepticism, but instead constantly showing me that blank face the whole time. Amused by his acting, I let out a snort. Am I watching a robot pretending to be a human? He's taking the aloofness too seriously. You've never even bothered to get to know the people who work for you, so why now? I just felt like helping her. I'm in charge of that, so leave it to me. Don't you have more important matters than to pay attention to the new intern, Vice President? Oof. Cut! Something doesn't feel quite right. Damien, although your character is aloof, can you try showing some subtle emotions? Like changing your expression to contempt upon noticing Chase? I understand. Other than that, everything else should be fine. Marie and Frogs, you're both doing a good job, so keep at it. Oh, thanks. The corner of my lips curl upwards. As expected. On the first take, my acting is good enough, while his is lacking. What are you smiling at? Nothing? Can't smile without a reason? Without saying anything else, Damien shakes his head. Let's shoot the scene again. Part of me wants to finish shooting this episode today, but another part of me wants to see Damien mess up again and again in front of everyone on set. Action! Okay, we reenact the same scene. This time, Damien leans toward me with a smirk on his face. Don't you have more important matters to attend to than pay attention to the new intern vice president? The closeness of our faces and the cocky expression on his face make my stomach churn. It's definitely more impactful than his first attempt, where it was emotionless. There's clear contempt in his eyes when he looks at me. The scene is supposed to end with me running off with my tail between my legs, but I don't want to do that. Suddenly, I instantly get flashbacks about that time in art school when he made a mockery out of me, which ended with me running away. The thought of the same thing happening again while I hang my head low doesn't sit right with me. The urge to come out stronger than him suppresses any other emotion within me. Before I know it, my trembling hands reach over to grab the thermos from his hand. Huh? Oh no! Why is my character a jackass? Stop being a jackass! Then I pour the warm tea on his head. Damien looks at me with a frown on his face, since this action isn't included in the script. Feeling the high from making my rival look like a drenched rat. I mean, he'd be like a handsome rat. My lips curl into a smirk. Don't get snarky with me. I'm going to do whatever I want. Know your place, even if you're my brother. Cut! Uh-oh. Realizing what I had done, I bite my lips, hoping the director won't be furious with my improv. My anger got the best of me. I didn't expect tea to be poured on Damien. But I like how the scene came out. I think it's much more impactful than what's originally written in the script. Let's keep it in. Ah, damn it, I did a good job. I mean, he still looks good, even with tea on his head. Since I received the director's approval, I let out a sigh of relief. Great improvisation, but I hope you won't pull a stunt off like that again without discussing it with me. I'll make sure of that. I can feel Damien glaring daggers at me, but I'm unbothered by him at the moment. Right now, I want to savor the glory of one-upping him in front of everyone. Damien walks off the set to dry his hair as we prepare to shoot the next scene. Although I'd already memorized my lines, I go through them one last time. After feeling confident, I go up to Damien, who now has his hair dried. Freshened up a little? Your acting was stiff, so I thought some tea would do you good. God. God, such jackass. Sorry. I refuse to believe that you poured tea on me just for the sake of acting. There must be something else behind your action. Unexpectedly, a grin appears on his lips as he keeps his gaze on me. Do you have a crush on me or something? Sorry. The question takes me off guard as I take a few steps away from the man. Ignore him. Get mad. Get mad! Ignore him. I'm gonna ignore him. Not wanting to play along with whatever he's trying to do, I keep my lips sealed. Your silence just makes everything more suspicious. Isn't it strange? You've been rude to me for no reason when we just met. I've been observing you, and you only behave this way toward me. Why do you dislike me so much? And then I realized that some of the guys tend to tease their crush to get their attention. Wait, you're misunderstanding. I don't have a crush on you. Yes, you do. I just hate you, okay? Oof. In the end, I end up blurting out my true feelings. Why? Why do you hate me? Because of 6 years ago. 6 years ago? I was in school during that time. Did I know you then? Not wanting to make him remember my embarrassing past, I shake my head. Forget what I just said. But Get it through your head that I don't have a crush on you. Stop lying. Doubt. How narcissistic must you be to think that everyone's in love with you? Feeling ticked off, I decide to walk away from him. He's like, They managed to finish shooting the rest of the first episode. Your acting is amazing, Frogs. Thank you. No wonder you were cast. You fit Chase's role perfectly. Thank you. You're amazing as well. When you smile warmly like that, it's like a big difference to the douchey character you were playing. You're really a good actor. As for me, my character acts similar to me, so I just need to be myself. And maybe that's why your acting comes across as natural. The two of us proceed to give each other compliments. After the hostility that had festered for Damien, relaxing with a co-star that I actually get along with was refreshing. While my manager drives me to the studio, I look through the script for the second time. It's a good thing that I don't get motion sickness easily. I don't understand this love story. Chase and Nicholas will be fighting for the same girl throughout the entire series. I can't imagine doing that in real life. It's because you don't understand the beauty of romance. To me, it sounds like romantic to fight for the person you love. Oh, I must be the least romantic person on Earth then, in my opinion. It sounds too exhausting to care about someone that much. I mean, you know what? You're not wrong. He's kind of cooking there with that thought. I'm not interested in dating, and I keep getting roles where I disrupt the male lead and the female lead. It makes me feel like some sort of anti-romance icon. I like that you've never been interested in dating. If you keep on being single, then you can form a stronger parasocial relationship with your fans. That doesn't sound like a good thing. Hey, the more they're invested in you, the more they'll support you. That's the current landscape of the entertainment industry. Right. I feel like you'd be distraught if I were to date someone one day. The main question is, would that ever happen? Very unlikely. Another day, another agenda to toy with Damien to make him miserable. Just like he'd crush my pride, I won't be satisfied until I completely crush his. When I find him looking over his script, I approach him. What's with that serious look on your face? Struggling to memorize your lines? I'm busy. Don't bother me. Irritated that he'd shrugged me off, I decide to provoke him even more. He likes him! Stop lying! For an A-list actor, your acting during the first episode were subpar. Was it just a fluke? Or are you just that bad? Who are you to judge me? Without waiting for my retort, Damien walks away. Since I managed to provoke him, I snicker to myself. Good. The psychological attack begins. Now that I've angered him, he's going to overperform today's shoot, and that's what I want. Nicholas is a character that relies on subtle actions, so by overperforming, he won't be in character at all. I want to keep showing everyone how weak of an actor he is. Marie and Damien get into position and begin shooting while I keep my eye on them. Action! The beginning of the episode starts off with the male lead helping the female lead get more familiar with the company. Do you understand everything that I've just taught you? Yes. The actress does a good job acting flustered as the actor closes their distance. Soon enough, it's my turn to join them and disrupt their little moment. Oh shit, okay. Let's see, isn't it boring to talk about work all morning, Belle? Pensive? Why don't we change the subject? Cocky? We should talk about making plans for dinner. Cocky again. There will be no such thing taking place. You're a superior, and she's a subordinate. I won't let you take advantage of her by forcing her to go out with you. I'm not forcing her to do anything. I just want to hang out with her. But there's a clear power in... Oh my god, sorry. These allergies are terrible. But there's a clear power imbalance between the two of you, so you just can't hang out. What I can and can't do is not for you to decide. It's up to Belle. Oh! They're getting pretty close there. Suddenly I find myself being grabbed by the collar. Although this action isn't in the script, I maintain my composure. You and that mouth of yours, always being snarky with me. When will you ever shut your lips and learn to behave? I didn't expect him to improvise. Is he getting back at me for yesterday? Not wanting Damien to have control over me, I push him away. Uh-oh. Cut! Why did you deviate from the script, Damien? Wait, what? Gerlad. They spelled his name wrong. They have a bunch of typos in this game. It was only $2 though. It was supposed to say frogs. I left frogs as improv past last episode since it worked well, but this one doesn't. Chase is the vice president who's favored by the company's CEO, while Nicholas is just a manager. Also, Chase is older than Nicholas. There's a hierarchy between the two of them, so Nicholas wouldn't possibly push Chase to the wall. I see. Taking pleasure from listening to my rival get berated by... I let a snicker. You've got to make it make sense if you want to improvise. Looks like you still have a ways to go before you become a full-fledged actor. Damien shifts his gaze to the corner of the room, as if he's purposefully avoiding eye contact with me. My psychological attack worked. Let's see if he screws... Wait. Let's see if I... Wait, what? Let's see if he screws himself up one more time. Yeah, another typo. We'll reshoot the scene. Action! I come between the two actors to interrupt their conversation like I had before. We reenact the rest of the scene. What I can and can't do is not for you to decide. It's up to Belle. Does she even have a choice? You always use your position to get what you want. I know you. Now, you're making me sound like a bad guy. I turn to look at the actress. So anyway, are you up for dinner with me? Huh? Just then I feel a hand brush against my hip. What? What? That's not in the script. Realizing that it's Damien who had subtly touched me, I turn to look at him with confusion. Oh, he caught on to our little game. Cut. Where are you looking at, frogs? Are you distracted? Oh, no. I'm sorry. It's alright. We can shoot the scene again. Just try not to get distracted this time. Yes. Beside me, I catch my co-star smirking. It seems like we're going to reshoot the whole scene again because of you. You are the cause of that. Why the heck did you touch my hip? It was just an accident. No one else even noticed. Doesn't seem like an accident to me. Not when you're grinning like that. Next time, don't touch me, unless it's in the script. Are you losing your cool because of a small, unexpected gesture? A good actor wouldn't let things catch them off guard, no matter what. Wouldn't you agree? Alright. Calm myself down. I take a deep breath and calm myself down. I hate to admit it, but he's right. I shouldn't have gotten distracted. I'm a good actor. I'll show him that I'm a more seasoned veteran between the two of us. I purse my lips without saying anything more to the actor. Are the two of you fighting? Realizing that Marie had noticed the tension between me and the lead actor, I shake my head. Oh, we're just having a little banter. Really? Because... It's none of your business. Don't be so nosy. Damn, he's mean. I think they're made for each other. Both of the guys are mean. After leaving a cold response, Damien walks away. Why is he so mad? Did I say something wrong? Don't worry about a guy like him. Later, we continue to shoot the rest of the episode with ease. Luckily, Damien seems to stop attempting to catch me off guard as he follows the script carefully. The day ends, and I go up to the staff one by one to thank them. Good work today. Have a pleasant evening. You too. When I turn around, I catch Damien looking at me. Maybe he has a crush on me in this game. Maybe he knows, like, who my character is, but he acts like he doesn't to fuck with him. The moment my eyes land on him, a smile on my face disappears. It's hard for me to show even the slightest bit of hospitality with him. Hey yourself. What do you want? Why so hostile? I just want to talk. Damien puts his hand on top of my head. Hey, excuse me? And it doesn't even take me a second to slap it away. What? You still need to grow. That's rich coming from you when it's clear that I'm the better actor between the two of us. I'm not talking about your acting skills. I'm talking about your height. Damn. You still need to grow, shorty. What are you, 170 centimeters? 170.5. That 0.5 is very important since it could be rounded up to 171 centimeters. Who cares about height anyway? It's not important when it comes to acting. But don't you notice how most actors who get cast in lead roles are handsome and tall? That's why you'll never be a male lead. Damn, rude. Damn, no wonder he hates him. He is very superficial, it's true. Maybe consider getting a leg lengthening surgery if you want to be popular and sought after. I don't need to change my body for anyone. Not only do you not have the height, you also lack broad shoulders and muscles. You're so frail that you must be weak. Damn, you thought about all this in your head? What the fuck? Alright, I take it back. My character has a reason to hate him. You have a lot to fix from your appearance to your attitude. Neither I nor anyone have to change their bodies to conform to the current beauty standards. Everyone is beautiful the way they are. That's just a line to make unattractive people feel better about themselves. Jackass! Being actors, our appearance gets nitpicked under a microscope. We have to be perfect. All I'm saying is that you're far from perfect. Oh, can we punch him in the face? I try to hold back my anger rising within me by clenching my fist. People like you who put others' appearances down are the worst. All you care about is looks and nothing else. Even after all these years, you haven't changed one bit. And there you go again, talking as if you know me. Did we go to the same school? Not wanting to answer the question, I cast my head down. The moment Damien closes the distance between us, my body freezes. He stares intently at my face, but I dare not make eye contact with him, fearing that he might remember me. Ah, I remember you now. You're that loser kid from the art school, aren't you? Damn! Oh my god, I gotta beat him up. As soon as the words leave his mouth, my blood runs cold. You look different, so it was hard to recognize you. But there are some things about you that didn't change. You were unnoticeable back then. And guess what? You're still, even now. I mean, I don't even remember your name. At that moment, my pride crumbles completely. My skin is thick. I can handle jabs at my appearance, but mentioning my past and calling me unnoticeable reinvigorated my trauma. My confidence disappears as I feel like a helpless teenager who was mocked once again. I bite my lips as I try to hold back my emotions. Not trying to appear weak in front of my rival, I storm out the room, away from his sight. Damn it, just like in high school. Sir, you didn't learn anything. I don't blame him, though. Once inside my car, I let out an exasperated huff. Had a bad day? Yeah. You did well during the shoot, though. It's not the shoot that's bothering me. With my shoulders dropped, I lean back on the car seat. What do you think about my presence? Do I stand out? Well, I'm probably not a good person to ask since I'm biased. I asked you to sign with our agency in the first place because I thought you were special from the start. Then, what did you find special about me? I just liked your mindset. Your passion and determination drew me to you. What about my appearance? I didn't pay much attention to it back then. Oh. Do you think I should start wearing shoulder pads and insoles? Well, if you wear them to feel better about yourself, go ahead. But if you're doing it to get someone else's validation, don't. That's actually very good advice. In my opinion, you don't need to change anything because you're fine just the way you are. Every part of your every part of your features is what makes you unique as an individual. If I fit beauty standards, wouldn't I get further in the movie industry, though? Then the general public would notice me more. Kid, that doesn't matter. As long as you're passionate and hardworking, you'll get recognition and go places one day. Our agency scouts talent, not solely pretty boys with good figures. We encourage people with talent like you. Or talent like yours, maybe? You wouldn't feel good about yourself if you got everything handed to you easily. Working hard for things is what makes life more worthwhile. Isn't that what isn't that what used to be your mindset? Why are you doubting it now? You're right. I need to focus on improving as an actor more than anything else. Feeling a little better after talking with my manager, I feel my confidence returning. What's with all the doubts today? You're not usually like this. It happens whenever I confront my past demons. I almost let it consume me. But now, I won't let it. I'm going to work hard to defeat it. I will exorcise that demon. That demon Damien. Okay. Back at home, I decide to use my free time to study my rival carefully. I put on a popular series that he was in recently. My eyes are glued to the screen, analyzing his acting in detail. Although he lacks good facial expression, he's a natural when it comes to body language. Whenever he holds the female lead's hand or hugs her, suddenly I start to feel annoyed that I'm getting swooned by Damien's flirtatious gestures on screen. That's probably enough studying for today. He's getting flustered. He's blushing. Ayo, I know. I know, right, Dummy? Oh my god. Sorry, I don't know why your comment came up all delayed about it. I'm sorry. True. Look at him. He's blushing. My hand reaches for the remote to switch off the TV before calling it at night. He's this close to having a nosebleed. Just kidding. Today, shooting the 3rd episode is taking place. I study the script intently, half motivated by wanting to act well, while the other half of me selects the parts where I could outshine Damien. Maybe I should do another improvisation to catch him off guard. No, don't do that, because you're just gonna keep going back and forth. Marie comes up to me, looking all dolled up. I don't know, she just looks the same. Hey, why did you leave so suddenly yesterday? I didn't even get to say goodbye to you. Something came up. Really? I watched you barge out of the room after talking to Damien, though. You two are fighting again, aren't you? We're not fighting. Knowing how she probably won't let it slide from the look in her eyes, I let out a sigh of relief. Or I let out a sigh. Oh my god. My throat is a little bit dry. We're just trying to one-up each other. Ah, I see. Men and their petty pride. Women do it too, don't they? Maybe others do. I'm not the competitive type, so I wouldn't know. I'm surprised, though. When we first met, you gave off this impression of being this nice and laid-back guy. So I didn't expect you to be so competitive. I usually don't behave this way. But you don't have to worry about me and him. We really aren't fighting. If you say so. Marie puffs her cheeks into a pout, making me chuckle. I feel like I've gotten myself a nosy younger sister. Of course I ought to be nosy. I want to know what's going on between my coworkers. Then I'll let you know if something were to happen. Probably not. The last thing I want to do is to confide my problems to a colleague. We're like friends now. I hope you feel comfortable to share things with me. A friend, huh? I guess I should focus on building relationships instead of solely focusing on hating Damien. True. Not long after, we get ourselves into position to get ready for our shoot. In today's script, Chase forcibly drags Belle away from work to take her out. Oh no! That's not good. Then his plans are intercepted by none other than Nicholas. Oh yeah, he is a jackass. I repeat my lines in my head to fully memorize them. Action! I strut up to the actress before leaning on her desk. Come with me for a bit. I'll take you to a nice cafe. I'm sorry. I'll have to decline since I'm not done with work. You can finish some other time. Isn't getting on my good side more important? Well... On cue, the actor enters the scene. I mean, yeah, he's gonna rescue her. Chase, stop bothering her. Let's see. Don't tell me you're here to stop me again. Are you her dad or something? Angry? Show? Copy? Awkward. Pensive, maybe. Stop butting in, it's not your business. I'll do whatever I want. Cocky. I don't know. I'm just picking random ones. Like, line delivery, I mean. While grinning, I take the actress's hand in mine, although the action is not in the script. Although I don't like intimacy, such as holding hands, I did it out of curiosity to see how Damien would react. As expected, the actor stares at our intertwined hands with a blank expression on his face. Oh, come on! At least try to act a little jealous instead of putting on that same expression. Nicholas is supposed to have a little bit of interest in Belle by now, and that's clearly not being shown. Damien grabs my wrist to stop me from holding Marie's hand. Hey, if you keep getting in my way, I'll tell Father everything. I'm gonna tell my father. And then I'll tell him that you've been distracting the employees while they're on the clock. It's like, shit, you're right. This scene is supposed to end with me furiously walking off the set, but I have a better plan. I push Damien's chest before moving closer to him. I'll give you a little warning. Don't keep pushing my buttons. I'll let it slide this time, but next time, don't get in my way. Yo? My eyes widened when Damien suddenly leaned forward to close the distance between our faces. Surprised by the unexpected move, I take a few steps back. Just now, if I didn't back away, our lips probably would have touched. What was he trying to do? Is he insane? Cut. I like the improvs that you keep coming up with, Frogs. It adds a little more spice to the scene. So I'd like to keep it. You did a fantastic job. Thank you. But we'll have to retake the scene because it didn't make sense for Damien to lean in like that. Yeah, it didn't make sense because he's supposed to go after the girl. My apologies. I won't do that again. He's like, psych. When Damien and I make eye contact, the corner of his lips curl upwards. Not so intimidating now, are you? That shocked expression on your face is priceless. To hell with it. I can't believe he managed to catch me off guard again, when I was the one who was supposed to do that to him. Are you blushing? Clearly, I am not. Are you blind? Hey, chill. No need to get so worked up over a small question. Trying to hold in my frustration, I let out a huff. I'm in the middle of shooting, so I should hold my cool. When we reshoot the scene, make sure your face doesn't come within 15 centimeters of mine. Whatever you say, Frogs. Ah, so you do remember my name. I thought I might as well acknowledge your presence, since I feel bad for you. Rude. Can you just, like, can you guys just, like, get a room already? When Damien turns his back to me, I continue to glare daggers at him. The image of his smirk is etched inside my head, making me more frustrated. I'm gonna mock him. I don't care. Wanting to get the last laugh, I go to stand in front of him to get his attention. You know, when you do things like that, or that grind my gears, you manage to show expressions. Your acting is placid, so I'm surprised to see you're not actually an expressionless robot. After mocking him, I prance away from him. There's no chance that I'm going to wait around for him to make a retort. I need to get the last laugh after all. He's like, whatever, dude. We had a few hitches during filming, but the third episode manages to finish today. Damn, they're going fast. The series is gonna be done by the end of the week. Frogs, can I speak with you for a second? Sure, what's up? Since you're more experienced than me, I want your honest opinion about my acting. I think it's quite natural. You're doing great. Are you saying that just to be nice to me? No, I'm genuine when it comes to giving feedback. But if I have to nitpick, your enunciation could be better. Oh, I'll work on that. It's hard for me to get feedback from the director because my dad's one of the investors who's funding this series. Oh, that's how she got the lead. Nah, that's how she got the lead. He was the one who convinced the director to hand this lead role to me. Oh, okay, yeah. True. Money talks. Money talks. Because of that, directors tend to go easy on me and won't give me any criticisms. But I need criticism to improve, you know? I want to become a better actress. I understand. I like how determined you are to improve. Next time, if I notice anything you need to work on, I'll let you know. Thank you so much. Although I'm smiling outside, my inner thoughts aren't so positive. The male lead who was automatically cast because of his pretty privilege, and then the female lead who was cast because of daddy's power. The entertainment industry is a joke. I watch Marie as she takes out the script for the next episode to study it keenly. At least she actually has some talent and determination to work hard compared to Damien. It looks like you're going to woo me a lot in the next episode, Frogs. You've played the arrogant guy so far, so I can't wait to see you turn sweet and romantic. Acting romantic, huh? Well, that's a territory I'm unfamiliar with. I think he's Arrow Ace. He's aromantic. But I'm going to have to do my best if I want to outperform Damien. I'll make sure the viewers at home fall for me more than him. Why do you want people to fall for you? Come on, bro. Suddenly feeling motivated, I plot out how I want to execute the next scene. Humor my curiosity for a bit, Marie. Belle prefers Nicholas over Chase, but if you had to choose, would you choose Damien or me? Don't do it. Oh my god. Don't. If I had to choose, I'd most likely pick you. Taking it as a victory over Damien, I did a little celebratory dance with my shoulders. The reason is because you're really easy to talk to. As for Damien, he's an enigma. What do you mean? Everyone who's worked with him says that he's a mystery, and I feel the same way about him. He greets everyone with a fake smile on his face, but he never tries to bond with anyone beyond that. Every time I talk to him, he cuts the conversation short. It's hard to get along with him. But I notice that he breaks away from his usual character when he's talking to you. Maybe because I keep provoking him. If you're aware of that, why do you keep doing it? You don't understand. It's a matter of pride for me. Right. I have a small chat with Marie for a bit before heading back home. Every time I'm saying Marie, I think about Marie from Persona 4 Golden. She doesn't look like her or anything. I'm just thinking about her. The day the day we're shooting the 4th episode arrives. By the time I finish at hair and makeup, Damien is done with his as well. The two of us stand side by side in silence. I'm an idiot. I'm not noticing the passage of time. It's been like, what, a month of us shooting? With anyone else, I'd probably do some small talk, but I don't plan on doing so with Damien. Feeling a bit unsettled by the silence, I take a few steps away from my co-star to make sure there's some distance between us. I'm not carrying any diseases. Huh? You can stand next to me. I don't want to. Because you feel as though my presence might drown yours? His statement manages to irk me as I scoot closer to the man. You're so easy to provoke. Shut up. After grudgingly waiting next to Damien, the shooting finally starts. In today's episode, my character will finally succeed in going out with the female lead during the lunch break. Time for me to turn into a sweet boy in love. Action! I playfully prance along the office hallway to get to the actress. To get her attention, I lean on her desk. Are you free right now? Yeah. I'm just about to get to lunch, actually. In that case, do you want to go together since your guard dog isn't here today? You're the vice president, so surely someone as important as you shouldn't be seen with me. Forget about our positions. It doesn't change the fact that I'm interested in you. Happy? I didn't mean to come across as pushy when I invited you out before. Shy? Maybe? I don't know. Right now, I'm not forcing you to accept my invitation, but I'd be happy if you'd go out with me just once. Happy? Uh-oh. I didn't do well. I'm going to have to try again. Shit. Okay. Forget our positions. Smile? Pensive? Happy? Ah, come on. Have I just act cocky the whole time? Damn it. Okay. Shit. What do they want me to do? Pensive? Happy? What? Oh no, I'm stuck. Shy? Sad? Happy? There we go. The actress hesitates for a bit. Alright, we can go together. Just for today. I give her a warm smile before escorting her out the office. We proceed to shoot our lunch date scene at a different location, or a different set location. Uh-oh. Huh? Is he supposed to be in the scene? When that's over, the actor marches up to us to interrupt our little date. What are you two doing? Nosy as always, aren't you, Nicholas? We can do anything we want without you knowing. Oops. The actor then grabs the girl's wrist to pull her away from me and makes her stand behind him. Belle, what are you doing hanging around with Chase? That guy's no good for you. Why do you keep acting like this? Shouldn't you be nicer to your brother? Does it bother you that I hang out with him? Yes. Will you look at that? You always tell me off for bothering Belle, but now you're the one who's bothering her, Nicholas. Why are you acting so obsessive? Oh my god, I'm nervous about what he's gonna say. With a smirk plastered across his face, I lean toward the man to provoke him. Or is he gonna provoke me first? Instead of saying his lines next, he blankly stares at me. I take the opportunity to do an ad-lib. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? I knew it! I knew it! Oh no. All of a sudden, Damien grabs my chin, crashing his lips against mine. I'm dead. It takes a while for me to process what's going on. What the? This is definitely not in the script. He's... Wow. After snapping myself out of shock, I shove Damien away from me. When I catch him grinning, it takes everything in me not to land a punch on his face. Why did you kiss me, you bastard? Last week you behaved funny when our lips almost touched. So I wondered if you'd blow your head if we were to kiss. It looks like I was right. You're fuming. That's the reason for kissing me? Really? It's just a little peck. Why are you getting so worked up? We're actors. Kisses are meaningless action to us. I use my shirt sleeve to wipe my lips. That was the most disgusting thing that has ever happened to me. 'Cause I hate you. Hey, it's not a good idea to reveal that you're homophobic in front of everyone. I'm not homophobic. I'm Damien-phobic. I mean, he still shouldn't have done that. Okay? He still shouldn't have done that. He should have asked. If you want a kiss from us so bad, you have to ask. This earns me a chuckle from my rival. What a funny joke. Just shut up. None of this is funny, you psycho. This is harassment. It's just a prank. You're overreacting. Uh-oh. He's like, this is awkward. Hi, Paradise. Good night. Thanks for coming by. Good night. I hope you're having a good night. Cut? Question mark? Oh, if anyone commented something and you don't see your comment, it might be Automod that had gotten you, not me ignoring. So hopefully that didn't happen to anybody. We're supposed to be shooting a scene here. Both of you have derailed from the script since there should be no kiss between the two of you. This isn't a BL. Yes, it is. It's that bastard's fault. I'm not director. Wouldn't it be funny to include that scene? No, that would change the script entirely. We don't need to add anything funny since this isn't a comedy show. Just stick to the script and we'll shoot the scene. Alright, you two? Damien nods while I give him a glare. Your expressions are priceless. But hey, those expressions aren't what you're proud of as an actor, aren't they? He chuckles yet again, enraging me even more. You're unbelievably psychotic. He's gonna be at home and gonna be like, damn it, I can't stop thinking about him. Unable to stand my coworker's presence, I storm away from the set. Outside the studio, I take a seat on the bench. That crazy guy. Why do I have to work with someone like him? Going so far as to make a mockery of me by kissing me in front of everyone? What kind of prank is that? Footsteps can be heard, and I turn to look to see who's approaching. Oh, you come back for more? Why did you walk off the set like that? Stop throwing a tantrum like a child. I let out a groan, irritated that he had followed me. Go away, Damien. Why are you so upset? Why? You asked? You freaking kissed me! It's not a big deal. Curse him. Educate him. Well, educate him. It's harassment, you psycho. You don't kiss people without consent. True. The smile on the actor's face drops as he turns his head away. You might have a point. I might be too desensitized into thinking that it's normal to kiss someone casually because of my job. That's not a valid excuse. I'm different from you, so you wouldn't understand how troubled I'm feeling. You might have done them often on set, so you're used to them. But for me, physical intimacy makes me feel icky. I've never done such things before, even for acting. In short, your first kiss was with me then? Annoyed at the thought, I turned my head away from him. Damien then walks out of my sight. Oh, he might actually feel like a jerk now. I'm gonna mute for a second because I need to blow my nose again. I'm sorry. Is that all he has to say after realizing that he stole my first kiss? And made me uncomfortable? What a jerk. But that's to be expected from a guy like him. I bury my face in my arms. Since he's a jerk, he's probably going to mock me for my lack of experience. Suddenly, I feel a presence in front of me. He's back? Why? I raise my head, only to realize that Damien is standing before me. Maybe I went a little too far with my actions. Huh? Damien throws a packet of melon popsicle into my hand. Here, a peace offering. Don't sulk. With that, my co-star disappears yet again. Huh. Too much ego to say sorry, huh? I look at the popsicle that he's given me. Oh, at least he has some empathy to acknowledge that he was wrong. Receiving a popsicle is better than nothing. I open the packet before taking a bite of the popsicle. Melon is my favorite flavor, but this tastes disgusting. Oh no, he poisoned it. Strangely, I feel a little better after eating the popsicle. After collecting myself, I go back to the set. The first thing I do is go up to the director. I'm sorry for walking off the set like that. That's understandable. He must have been shocked after what Damien just did. He shouldn't have pulled a prank like that. Honestly, I expected him to be more professional. Are you gonna fire him then? You gonna fire him and make me the lead? Okay. The director seems disappointed with Damien. This is the moment that I've been waiting for, but it doesn't feel great. Probably because it came at the expense of my first kiss being taken away. I saw Damien follow you. Did he apologize to you? Sort of. I hope there won't be any awkwardness between you two today, because we need to continue shooting. I understand. When I get into position, my eyes meet with Damien's. As if it's instinctual, I avert my gaze somewhere else, or elsewhere. I take a deep breath to calm myself. Come on, frogs. Be professional. Can't let that guy win just because he caught you off guard. I slap my cheeks to stay alert as I wait for the director's orders. Directions? I don't know. And action! I put my game face on. My game face as I stare at the actor. You always tell me off for bothering Belle, but now you're the one who's bothering her. Why are you acting so obsessive? Damien keeps his gaze on me, which causes me to be concerned. He's not planning on doing something crazy again, is he? I feel more self-conscious than usual around him ever since that kiss. I'm not obsessed, I'm just worried about her. Cut! Damien, you're staring at frogs too much. Well, he went from not noticing me to noticing me too much. I want you to look away from him when you say those lines, since Nicholas is supposed to be feeling perturbed. Noted. I'll try again. Yeah, why the heck was he staring at me so intensely? Trying to intimidate me to catch me off guard again? Forget about that kiss. I won't let it bother me anymore. I'll show him that I'm a professional. The rest of the day goes on, and we finish shooting episode 4. I take it easy for today since I don't have any screen time for the 5th episode. Even makeup isn't done today. Or even my makeup. Okay. This episode mainly centers around Nicholas and Belle getting to know each other. I watch as the two lead actors interact with each other on set. At first, I didn't plan on coming in today due to the lack of work, but eventually I did, because today is special. After filming is done for the day, the director calls us into the writer's room. Since episode 4 was done shooting last week, we started airing the first episode of Estranged Brothers this week. A round of applause erupts as everyone celebrates. Since we've wrapped up for today, I'm curious about the response for the first episode, so I'm hoping that we could take a look at them together. If anyone feels uncomfortable or uninterested in reading the comments and reviews, you may leave the room. I think I'll pass. A negative comment might discourage me and affect my performance, so I'd rather read the responses after shooting the entire series. I understand. Marie and a few other staff leave the room. Since I'm curious to know what people think about my performance, for my first time acting in the romance genre, I decide to stay. Alright. Let's see what people are saying. The vice president's smirk always gets me. It seems like the antagonist's character is more interesting than the protagonist. Chase is a jerk, but he makes me blush every time. Soon enough, the projector screen lights up on the wall, displaying a list of comments. A smile spreads across my face when the first few comments I read are compliments for me. Then I notice a few negative comments here and there, all directed to the lead actor. Oh no, he's gonna start feeling bad. I usually like aloof guys, but Nicholas is such a boring character. Damien's acting is so stiff. Hasn't he been in the movie industry for years? When is he going to improve? The male lead acts like a robot trying to be a human. LOL. Aww. I look around the room and find Damien gazing at the screen. It's hard to tell what he's thinking or feeling based on the blank expression on his face. Suddenly, he gets up before walking out of the room. I imagined that I'd be happy to see him get bashed on, but I wonder why I feel sorry for him instead. I mean, I've said some harsh words to him before. Do I feel pity because I can relate to him? I remember the first time I received negative comments. They broke me and made me insecure for days. Only after being in the industry for a long time did I get the ability to shrug off the negative comments. Damien has also been in the industry for years, so wouldn't he be upset by the so he wouldn't be upset by the comments, would he? But I better check up on him, just in case. I may be a jerk to Damien, but whenever I think about someone going through what I had gone through, I can't help but sympathize. Outside, I find Damien sitting on the bench, staring off into space. Not knowing what to say to him, I take a seat beside him in silence. Why are you here? Let's see, make up an excuse, tell him the truth. I'll tell him the truth. Well, you walked out of the room all of a sudden, so I ended up following you. Why? So you could make fun of me? I have no intention to do that. Like I believe that when you've been so hostile to me since the start. Damien lets out a heavy sigh. You saw those comments. Why don't you go ahead and criticize me as you usually do? There's a time and place for that. Why not now? I'm not that much of a jerk to bring someone further down when they're feeling vulnerable and sad. So I seem sad to you right now? I guess? My co-star averts his gaze and shakes his head. No, that's not how I feel at the moment. It's more like I feel lost. Do you want to talk about it? Damien bites his lips as he hesitates for a bit. I'm used to getting criticism for my acting, especially when it comes to showing emotion. I'm aware of my flaws, but it's hard for me to fix them because I'm not that interested in the projects I'm in. For a long time, I was able to ignore what people thought about my acting because they were all attacking me behind a screen. I thought I'd be fine as long as I have several fans who love and support me. But you came along, criticized me harshly, right into my face. Even the past directors I've worked with have never been that straightforward with me before. You've made me a lot more self-conscious and wonder why I'm even an actor. Oh. At first, my goal was to hurt Damien. But actually seeing him hurt because of my actions makes me realize that I wasn't defeating my demon. I had become the demon. Those toxic haters who hurt me with their words, I'm no better than them in the end. I said those mean things to you because of my own insecurities. I'm jealous of you. And you know what? I'm jealous of you too. Back in acting school, I brushed you off as this weird kid who tried to put me down. But after being on set with you and paying attention to your acting, I can tell how much better you are than me. You're so passionate, unlike me. I should be feeling happy that I'm finally hearing the words I'd been wanting to hear, but I don't feel like I came out on top. I only became an actor because of my father. He used to be an actor back in the day before he got caught in a drug scandal. He was falsely accused and defamed. Even after proving his innocence, it was too late. The majority of his fans stopped supporting him. He'd always wanted to be an A-list actor, but he never got to achieve his dream. I guess he wanted me to achieve his dream and live vicariously through me. You know what's funny, though? Ever since I was young, people told me that I can be an actor. Which is a weird thing to say, isn't it? They just look at my face without knowing my abilities and say that I should be an actor. But who am I to say when my looks are what's giving me a job continuously? Acting in a ton of romance dramas and doing the same thing all over again? It gets boring. Day by day, I feel the entertainment industry sucking my soul away. I wished and wished to have some spice and change in my life. Then I met you. I think you added a little too much spice with your aggressiveness, though. My bad. No, I like it. You made my life unboring. But at the same time, you make me feel insecure and doubtful of my acting career. I cast my head down as I let his words sink in. It's hard to believe that even someone like him has doubts and insecurities. I feel bad for contributing to his problem by making fun of his acting. When did I turn into this vengeful jerk who hurts people? I'm not that kind of person. I pursed my lips before gaining the courage to look him into his eyes. If you'd like, I could try helping you invigorate your passion for acting. Why would you want to help me when you've been trying to pick on me this entire time? Are you feeling pity for me? Yeah, kind of. That's because I feel bad for mocking you. So you're trying to repent? I must look so pathetic right now for you to feel sorry for me. Damien lets out a very fake laugh. You know what? I might take your offer. I want to know you'll help me get better at acting. My co-star lets out a grunt as he stands up from the bench. We've been out here for a while. Isn't it about time we head back inside? But are you feeling better now? You could say that. If I mope any longer, I might even make you more worried. I wasn't worried about you in the first place. Right. Who are you trying to convince? I'm surprised you're capable of not being a jerk to me. I am an F. What? An F? An F what? Huh? Okay. I can't help but be empathetic at times. An F? Exactly, that's what I said. Oh, okay. You know, feeler types. People who are an F are emotional and sensitive. I'm talking about MITB. Or, oh my god, I can't read letters. The personality test. I know what he's talking about. Oh, that. I don't really pay much attention to those kinds of things. So you don't know your MBTI? I think I'm an ISTJ or something. It's been a while since I took the test. I knew it. You're a T. Uh-huh. I mean, is that why you aren't the emotional type like me? That should have been obvious from the get-go, when you're aware that I struggle to express emotion. What a great detective you are. It takes me by surprise when Damien crinkles his eyes to let out a laugh. Oh, I didn't expect him to make a nice expression like that. He's blushing! I see you. I see you. You're blushing. What about you? What's your MBTI? I'm INFP. Emotional and reserved. Artistic and sensitive. With a smile on his face, Damien stares at me while I talk. What are you looking at? Is there something on my face? No, it's just refreshing to see you share your interests with me. Oh wait, to share your interests with so much enthusiasm in front of me. I'm used to you acting hostile with me, so this is a nice change of pace. Ah. I guess I should stop trying to be mean to him. It'd make me feel terrible when I'm actually aware of how harsh my words affect him. I'm glad you followed me here. Maybe you've been outright rude to me by not hiding what you think about me. It feels genuine when you worry about me. I told you, I wasn't worried about you or anything like that. Now that I know more about him as a person, I don't feel that strong of a hatred in me anyway. He's just a normal guy with doubts and insecurities, just like me. Not a perfect deity. And he doesn't seem to be that bad of a guy when I'm not provoking him. Later, the two of us head back to the studio before leaving for our respective homes. November? God, no, please no. I am not in a hurry for winter. God, no. While I'm on my way to the studio, I read episode 6's script over and over again. You know, kid, you're doing well. What's with the sudden compliment? Can't I praise my talent every once in a while? Anyway, I was scrolling through some forums last night, and one of the posts that was about appreciating you blew up. Doing this romance series was the right choice, kid. Even getting more attention. After more episodes air, I'm sure you'll gain even more fans. No kidding. That's great. Hearing the good news is a pleasant start to the day. Oh, and now we're back with the guy. Surely nothing dramatic will happen today, right? After getting my makeup and outfit done, I enter the set and notice Damien, who's already dolled up. For once, I'm ready to openly accept that he looks good wearing a turtleneck. My co-star walks up to me, but today, I don't feel myself brimming with anger. The atmosphere between us sure has changed since the other day. Hey, what's up? I'm just standing around and waiting for shooting to begin, as always. I give him a nod before staring at the ground. Not going to run your mouth, as always? You know, I suddenly remember that Marie told me you don't like making small talk. Considerate now, are you? Anyway, it's not that I don't like making small talk, I just don't tend to do it because I don't see the point of it. But aren't we making small talk right now? I don't mind because it's you who I'm talking to. Maybe he likes us. Okay. That sounds like a cheesy line from a romance drama. True. Is it? Maybe I've been playing the male lead in romance films so much that I'm a walking drama script. I probably recite confessions in my sleep. The actor's eyes turn into a crescent shape as he makes a joke. Aww. Wait, what? Damien, it's time for you to get into position. Well then, I'll talk to you later, frogs. My co-star disappears as he gets into position. Okay, bye. Bye, Damien. See you later. In today's scene, Chase gets mad when he figures out that Nicholas has gone out with Belle. I get myself into character by trying to put myself in Chase's shoes. And action. Ugh. But why are you groaning? Is work that hard? Nicholas, when did you get here? Since forever. I'm a magician. I didn't know you could joke like that. And like, cut. You're not supposed to say that. Cut. There's something off with the delivery of that. I can't pinpoint it. Do any of you have opinions on making the scene play out better? Oh, I have a suggestion. Since Belle can be shy at times, Marie should act more flustered and stutter when Nicholas appears. Got it. I'll give it a try. And as for Damien, I know he has a nicer smile than that. Or, wait, than what he had put on. He should do that when he cracks a joke. Man, am I turning into the director? They need to increase my pay. Right, I need to blow my nose again. What do you mean by me having a nicer smile? You know, like the smile you showed me this morning when you made a joke. Was I smiling differently then? Yes, it's noticeably different. It was the kind of smile that I'm sure would make the audience swoon. So does that mean it made you swoon? Stop asking me ridiculous questions and focus on your acting. Yes, Your Highness. There we go. Like that. The moment he jokingly calls me Your Highness, he smiles with his whole face. Oh, wow. I didn't know Damien could make an expression like that. I'm not into guys, but even my heart fluttered. It's like, oh, panic. Can you smile like that when you get into character, Damien? Yes, I could try. Then let's reshoot the scene. And action. I watch attentively as the two actors ace their parts after the feedback. Since it's now my cue to enter, I put on a frustrated look before storming up to the two of them. Okay. What's wrong with you, Nicholas? I'm angry. You know that I'm interested in Belle, so why are you constantly with her? Angry. Hey, you don't go for someone else's girl, especially your brother's. Can I be angry the whole time? Okay. Now you act like we're brothers when you've never treated me like one. And she's not yours. She hasn't picked you. Still, you're aware that I'm interested in her, yet you don't even consider my feelings. And have you ever considered my feelings? Panic. While keeping eye contact, Damien leans toward me. Fine. I'll give her up if that's what you want. Knowing that the last line he just said isn't in the script, I raise a brow. I'll forget about her if you go out with me instead. What the? But we're brothers! Huh? I mean, not in real life, and in this show, but still. Imagine the audience would be like, what the fuck happened here? My jaw hangs open, hearing the unexpected line. Cut! Your ad-lib doesn't work in this situation, Damien. It's unnatural for Nicholas to say such a thing. We have to reshoot the scene again. Ah. Slowly, my confusion turns into irritation as I give my co-star a glare. What was that just now? Why do you keep trying to put me on the spot and catch me off guard while we're acting? I thought everything's chill between us now. There isn't anything negative behind my intentions. I just wanted to see if you'd get flustered, because I feel like it. Excuse me, sir? At the cost of wasting our time by reshooting the scene? I think it's worth it. You're out of your mind. Yeah, maybe. Be serious this time. No more messing around. I'll try. Damien chuckles, earning another glare from me. Later, we reshoot the same thing without a hitch. The next scene is only between me and between the lead actress and me. It takes place during the evening, so we're all taking a break until then. Feeling a little sluggish, I decide to head to the writer's room, since I have time to kill. As expected, no one's present since they're all on set. I use the opportunity to crawl on top of the sofa before laying down. The long table blocks the view, so no one will be able to see me if they did enter the room. I'm about to close my eyes, and I hear the door creak open. No! So, why did you call me here? There's something I want to ask you. Although I can't see who entered the room, I recognize the voices belong to none other than Damien and Marie. No longer feeling sleepy, I pay attention to their conversation. What would the two of them want to speak about in private? The nosy side of me wants to stay discreet, wondering if I'd hear anything juicy. If I had been a dog, my ears would probably be perking up with excitement by now. So, I was wondering, can you tell me about what Frog's likes and dislikes? My face scrunches in confusion since I didn't expect my name to come up. I don't know much about him. But I see the two of you talking to each other often. That doesn't mean we're suddenly best friends. Why do you even want to know about what Frog's likes and dislikes? To get ammo to provoke him? No, not at all. But you keep trying to make him agitated, though. Just like what you did earlier on set today. In my defense, he was the one who first picked a fight with me. And yet you continue to provoke him. I can't help it. Whenever he gets angry, he reminds me of a small dog barking at me. It's honestly kind of cute. Now offended, I get up from the sofa to make my presence known. Who are you calling a dog? Frogs, you were in this room the entire time? I was about to sleep when the two of you walked in. Anyway, isn't it kind of rude to compare me to a dog? But I don't mean anything negative behind my words. What I'm getting at is that you're cute, just like a puppy. Dude, don't call me cute. Maybe sexy or cool. But I think you're cute, though. Damien pinches my cheek between his fingers, causing me to grimace. This gesture is enough to make me feel emasculated. Immediately, I slap his hand before glaring at him. Hey, what are you doing? Your words and actions are weird, you know. Don't call me cute or treat me like I'm some female lead. It's off-putting and uncomfortable when you act like that with me. Strangely, Damien looks hurt by my words. Uh-oh. Without saying anything, he walks out of the room. What's up with him? I'm the one who should be upset. By the time I head back to set with Marie, I can no longer find my rival. We'll ask about him. Okay. Sorry, my nose again. Curious to know about his whereabouts, I approach a staff member. Excuse me, do you know where Damien went? Oh, his scenes for today were already done, so he went home early. I see. Damn, he didn't even say bye. During the evening, I continue shooting the rest of the episode with Marie. I realize that Damien's presence, which he always boasts about, must be significant after all because the studio feels empty when he's not around. Are you thinking about Damien? What? Oh, why would I? Because of what happened back in the writer's room. I have ears, you know. Well, I just can't figure out why Damien would walk away like that. Yeah, I don't get why he seemed upset either. I'm surprised by your behavior, though. Not long ago, you'd go out of your way to make him angry by pouring tea on him, but now you're worried about him. I'm not worried about that guy, I'm just curious to know why he's acting strange. Yeah, I also find it strange how the first time Damien initiated a conversation with me off camera was about you. Things have changed between the two of you recently. But it's nice to know that you guys are getting along. I wouldn't say we're getting along, it's more like we have a truce. I'm just glad you two aren't at each other's throats anymore. Do you know how awkward I felt back when you guys were trying to intimidate each other on set while I was stuck between the two of you? On the bright side, you got to experience how it'd feel like to be in Belle's shoes in real life, didn't you? Oh, it's different. Nicholas and Chase are fighting each other for Belle. But you and Damien were fighting each other and I was invisible. I just had to awkwardly stand there and watch like an unnecessary side character. That's it. Change the whole script. Take her out. Not necessary to the plot. I continued to listen to Marie for a while before going home. He doesn't get it. He likes him. Or Damien likes him. He's just not getting it. When I enter the set, I immediately notice my rival staring off into space. On most days, he wears a blank expression on his face, but for this whole week, his eyebrows are furrowed as if he's upset by what had happened the other day. Though I still have no clue why he would even be upset. Not wanting his mood to affect filming, I decide to have a conversation with him in hopes of helping him feel better. Hey, what's up? Nothing much. Damien refuses to make eye contact with me, causing me to cross my arms in frustration. Are you upset with me? Not at all. Then what's the matter with you? You clearly don't look alright. I'm upset with myself. But why? Because I keep screwing things up with you. I wanted to get closer to you, but instead I made you feel unsettled by the things I said. I made you push me away. Oh, I get it now. I'm not pushing you away, Damien. I get that it's normal for you to flirt unintentionally since you're an actor who's been in the romance genre for so long. It's probably second nature to you. But I'm not the same as you. I'm detached from romance. And I don't like being flirted with when there's no meaning behind it. But there is meaning, though. I want to be closer to you. My character doesn't get it. Yes, but you don't treat someone like a female lead from a romance drama just because you want to get closer to them. Can you just treat me normally like you would with a friend? But you're not just a friend. You're special. Really? This whole time? Oh, you're insignificant. Nobody knows your name. And now we're special to you? Okay. There you go again, saying romantic things so casually. He's like, you bozo, you're not getting it. There isn't anything romantic behind that statement, though. I think you're special to me because you're different from everyone else. You've been different since the start. How so? Because people never have been genuine with me. Even back in art school, everyone was fake. The girls act nice to me because they want something more from our relationship. The guys pretend to be friendly with me, but I caught them talking behind my back. It's ironic that my profession is an actor, and everyone around me acts fake with me. I mean, yeah, it's a good point. But you're far from fake like them. You express how you truly feel about, or you've expressed how you truly felt about me ever since the start. That's why it made me feel happy when you showed me that you were worried about me the other day. I appreciate it a lot more than you think. Even though I was rude to you before. I'd rather you be rude and express your real feelings to me than to be insincere with me. That's why I think you're special to me. Oh, I see. Laugh it off. Reciprocate. Maybe I should save it? Oh wait, no, that's the log. Wait, how do you save? Options. Oh, here we go. Seven's a slot 1. Enter. Maybe reciprocate? Well, by that definition, you're special to me too. Really? Yeah, because you lived rent-free in my head for years because I kept cursing you out of jealousy. A chuckle comes out of Damien's lips. You really hated me, huh? Well, I don't hate you anymore, though. I can tell. Our conversation stops when a staff member walks up to us. Damien, frogs, we're about to begin filming again soon. Thanks for informing us. So it's all cool between us now, right? I should be the one asking you that. Do I still make you feel uncomfortable? Look, it's my bad. I shouldn't have said harsh things to you. And no, you don't make me uncomfortable around you. Since now I know the meaning behind your actions, how can I find them uncomfortable? Then it's all cool between us. I'm glad. Well then, Damien, it's time for us to get to work. Let's break a leg. No, I'd rather not injure anyone. Confused by my response, I raise an eyebrow at my co-star. It's a joke. You're supposed to laugh. But it's not funny. At least pretend it is. You're an actor. Nah. I show a playful smirk at Damien before leaving to find my position on set. In this episode, the tension between Nicholas and Chase escalates. While Nicholas and Belle are on a date, a furious Chase interrupts them yet again. Oh, sweet. Finally, the day I get to punch Damien. I thought we were over it. Sir, I thought we were over it. Ridiculous. I heard that. Damien shouts from the corner, or from the other corner where he's being positioned, along with Marie, causing me to chuckle. I said it loud on purpose to get him to respond, acting as if we didn't already rehearse faking punches. I stopped myself from laughing. I slapped my cheeks. Focus! I need to get into character now. Right now, I'm Chase. I'm angry because my girl is being taken away from me. My expression turns serious as I put myself into Chase's shoes. And... action! I walk briskly to where the other two actors are standing. The moment I see the young man, I clench my hand into a fist as I prepare for a punch. My fist brushes past him as he pretends to recoil and fall to the ground. Leave it to post-production to make the punch look real. Although I wouldn't mind if I had to actually punch him right in the face as payback for all the times he mocked me. I told you to leave her alone! The girl runs past me to check on the lead actor. Nicholas, are you alright? Then she turns to me with a glare in her eyes. What are you doing? Isn't he your brother? Why did you punch him? Please, stop this nonsense. I'm not interested in you, okay? Is that what I have to say to make you stop acting ridiculous? I didn't think you'd be this mad. Shock? Did you really mean those words, Belle? Maybe sad? Pensive? Pensive, maybe? I thought we had something between us. Sad? My expression changes from sadness to anger as I grab the actor's shirt to force him to stand up. Since Damien's taller than me, I had to stand on tiptoe so that we're eye level. Luckily, it's a close-up shot, so the audience won't see my feet. A man on tiptoe doesn't exactly come across as intimidating, after all. Instead of looking at me, Damien keeps his gaze on the ground, appearing distracted. Since my hand is near the lead actor's, I use the opportunity to whisper in his ear, "Damien, I just punched you, remember?" Immediately his face furrows as he pretends as though he's experiencing a stinging pain. "What the heck did you do to Belle for her to act this way?" "Nothing. Just accept the fact that she didn't choose you." I push the actor away from me. Putting a pained look on my face, I turn to look at the young woman. "I'm sorry." I give her a slow nod before trudging away from the couple. Cut. That was great, everyone. The next scene is inside the office, so let's get going. While we're heading back to the studio, Damien catches up to me. "When you grabbed my shirt just a moment ago, I thought it was cute when you had to tiptoe." Stop teasing us! Don't call it cute. I don't like being called cute. But what other words can I use to describe it as? Adorable? Just don't describe it as anything. It's your fault that I had to tiptoe. Why are you 185 centimeters? Why do you know this? I could say the same for you. Why are you 170 centimeters? It's 170.5. You forgot the 0.5. I regret not drinking milk in puberty. Wait a minute. How did you know my height? Did I ever share that fact with you? The question causes my cheeks to flush red. Since I regarded you as my rival, I studied you. Know your enemies, as they say. Seriously? You studied facts about me? How's that any different from a hardcore fan? It's different. I was analyzing my opponent. That's so cute of you. I told you to stop calling me cute. Today, both Damien and I behave, staying on script without making any improvisations. After a long day of shooting, we finally finished filming episode 7. As I'm about to leave the studio, Damien taps on my shoulder to get my attention. "Hey, do you want to relax for a bit with me?" "Sure, I guess." Since I have nothing else to do on my schedule, I decide to follow up with my co-star outside. Damien buys 2 drinks from the vending machine before giving one to me. He sits down on the bench next to me. "Good work today." That's the first time you've said that to me. You always say that to Marie, but never to me. Well, I'm doing it now, aren't I? It's about time. In my defense, you earned it today since your acting improved. It must be because of my mentorship. Right, you take all the credit. I let out a snicker, causing Damien to do the same. Speaking of credit, I took a look at your credits and noticed that most of the projects you participated in are mostly noir and mystery. I see that you studied me as well, although you mocked me for doing so earlier. I didn't mock you. I called you cute. Well, to me, those two are the same thing. And my intentions were different from you, though. I didn't look up facts about you because I thought of you as my rival. I just wanted to know more about you. Well, in that case, I'll share a fact with you. I'm a huge fan of noir and mystery. Obviously, you've mainly acted in those kinds of projects. What about you? I noticed that you've only acted in romance dramas. That's right. Have you ever considered branching out? You did mention that you were getting bored of it. I want to try a different type of romance. Maybe BL? Why would you even consider that in the first place? Heterosexual love stories make more money since they're more mainstream and popular. Homosexuality, on the other hand, is a niche genre compared to that. You also get stigma attached to you because some conservative people still think it's taboo. Yeah, I know. Since I'm already a known actor, I only get projects that would put me in the mainstream spotlight. That's why my agency has never handed me a BL project. But I want to work on one in the future. Why, though? Because I like men. Part of the reason I've never been passionate in the projects I've worked on is because I'm not interested in flirting with women. Oh. You're the first person I feel comfortable enough to open up about my sexuality. Well, you're not really that good at hiding it when you flirted with and kissed me in front of the cameras. People would just chalk up my behavior as a prank. You most likely did too. Yeah, I did. Honestly, I didn't expect you to actually be into dudes. Well, I've kissed so many women on screen that no one would suspect that I swing the other way. Now that he's not straight, I think I might start to wonder if that kiss back then was just a prank or not. I quickly scooch away from him. You're not into me, are you? What? Just because I'm gay, you think I'd be into every man? I have standards. Damn! So I'm not good enough for you? Oh. Strangely, those words stung a bit. Was it because of my pride? I myself don't understand what kind of answer I was expecting from him. You seem disappointed. Did you want me to be into you? Heck no, I'm not into dudes. Really? I didn't think you were straight. How would you know? My senses are good, so am I correct? My hand goes up to scratch my neck as I contemplate on an answer. Well, I don't think I'm into girls either. I've been so focused on my career that I never thought about having a love life. I realized that I don't crave romance like most people do. I'm just not interested in anything or anyone. But maybe I will when the right person comes along. I don't know. What if I was the right person for you, though? Gross. I don't want to imagine that. I hate you. You're my rival. This is the first time I've seen someone so disgusted at the thought of being with me. I find myself paying attention to the way Damien's eyes crinkle when he laughs. How do you keep filming romance scenes with women if you like men? Straight actors take on LGBTQ roles a lot of the time. I'm doing the same as them. We're actors. We act. Right. I hold my head down in embarrassment, realizing that I must have seemed silly asking a question like that. It's getting late. We should get back. As Damien stands up from the bench, I follow suit. Hey, so, I'm curious. What kind of guys are you into? Why are you interested to know that? I'm just curious. The lack of response from the actor is beginning to make me regret asking such a question. Actually, never mind. Forget I asked. They look cute. As I'm about to walk away, I feel a hand on my head. I like someone who's shorter than me. So that I can do this. I let Damien's fingers brush through my hair, then across my scalp for a bit. You're like a slender man, so a lot of people are shorter than you, though. I mean, if I could go into detail about my ideal type, or if you want. No thanks, I don't need to know. Is it just me, or is this atmosphere weird? Feeling strange when my chest begins to tighten, I remove his hand off of me. I don't like when people touch my head. Oh, sorry. The look of disappointment on Damien's face makes me feel a tinge of guilt for pushing him away. I guess it's fine if it's you. He's blushing. Just give me a heads up if you want to do something like that next time. I'll keep that in mind. I'm glad you're fine with me. The touch of his fingertips still lingers on my skin. I wonder why I'm so conscious of it. Anyway, I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna head off first. Bye. See you. When he says bye with a warm smile on his face, I start to understand why a lot of people fall for him. Well, he's cute. Without anger and jealousy clouding my vision, I'm more aware of his charms. After finding my manager back inside the studio, I head back home. The moment I enter the studio, Marie runs up to me. Have you seen the recent celebrity article that blew up? I'm not interested in celebrity gossip. It's about you, though. What? About me? Did I get canceled? No, why would you assume the worst? The article is about a photo that some fan took of you. Oh no! They got it all wrong. Let's see, cute chemistry between the protagonist and the antagonist of Estranged Brothers is the complete opposite of how they act on screen. The actress taps on her phone before showing me a news article. Okay, yeah, I read the headline. Underneath, it's a picture of Damien ruffling my hair when we were outside the other day. How did they get this picture taken? Damien's pretty popular, so he has groupies following him everywhere now and then. But I don't get why this article would be a buzz when it's just two guys acting friendly with each other. That's because our series now has a large viewer base. Seeing two actors who act like they hate each other on screen being close in real life is enough to make people interested. The fans are now demanding to see more interactions between the two of you. I still don't get why it's such a big deal. I'm upset, though. Since the article doesn't contain any mentions of me, I feel like I've been left out. Maybe start a controversy if you want an article to be written about you. No thanks. Anything but that. Oh, that's a nice outfit. Just then, Damien pops out from behind us. Oh, I saw the article on my way here. Looks like people think that we complement each other. All of a sudden, I let out a gasp after having a realization. Wait a second. I grabbed the actor by his shoulder before whispering to him so that only he can hear. A fan took this picture? Do you think they heard you? The closet? Unlikely, since no one was near us since we had that talk, remember? They probably took this photo from afar. Were you worried that I might get outed? I'm a F. I can't help but get concerned sometimes. I let out a sigh of relief before taking a step back from the actor. By the way, Marie, what's your MBTI? I don't know. I never took the test. What? That's so popular. I assumed everyone should have taken it by now. I put my hand on my chin to think. You seem like an introvert, so maybe you're an I. I'm actually extroverted. You seem like the type of person who relies on gut feeling rather than facts, so you're an S. It's the latter, actually. You don't know much about me, do you? Well, you've been talking to Damien a lot more than me lately, so it's expected. I get it. I'm just a rookie actress, so I don't fit in with the seasoned actors squad. Even though I know Marie is shedding crocodile tears, I feel bad for her. Since I'm an F, I'm starting to feel guilty. How many times are you going to keep mentioning that you're an F? I even forgot what it means. F for fruity? F for feelers! That's such a T thing for you to say, Damien. Uh-huh. Our banter comes to a stop when we notice the director coming up to us. Damien? Frogs? Can the two of you meet me in the writer's room? Right away. Uh-oh, we're in trouble about that picture. After he leaves, Damien and I turn to look at each other confused. He shrugs his shoulders before nudging me to come with him. In the writer's room, the director and the group of writers are seated, awaiting our arrival. There's something I want to discuss with the two of you. Yes? I'm assuming you're both aware of the popular article that's written about the two of you? We are, yes. So, I want opinions from the two of you. Of course, everyone else in the room can chime in as well. Call me a clout chaser, but do you all think we should add a BL scene between Nicholas and Chase? That might give us more viewership and ratings since the fans demand it. But they're supposed to be brothers, though. What? Wouldn't that be queer baiting since Nicholas is supposed to end up with Belle in the end? But think about all the views. That doesn't sound right, Mr. Director. I quit. Director, Nicholas and Chase are wait. I know what the word is. Canonically? I think that's how you pronounce it. I know what it means, and I know what it says, and just having a hard time saying it. Okay. Half brothers. Don't you think it's weird to be adding romantic tension between the two? But when you think about it, a popular drama back in the 2000s was about a romantic story between cousins. Ain't no way! Get out of here, sir! If I may add my thoughts, Director? Times have changed. Decades later, incest in a story is absolutely horrible idea now. Then the outrage would get our drama even more attention. Director, bad press isn't good press. This is your first project, and you don't want negative press at the start of your career in directing. You're right. I almost let my hunger for views cloud my judgment. Honestly, I think adding forbidden love might make the story interesting. But then the story wouldn't make sense because Nicholas and Chase had always been feuding with each other. There's no reason for them to suddenly get rid of their hatred and catch feelings for each other. I think it's possible for hate to turn into affection. Wouldn't you agree, Frogs? Damien's strong gaze onto me makes me feel as though he's trying to peer into my soul. Stop staring at me like that. I push his cheek to turn his head the other way. Anyway, I think we should not include any hints of romance between Nicholas and Chase. In the end, we came to a consensus not to add any changes to the script. While the rest of the staff leaves the room, Damien grabs my wrist to make me stay behind. What? I wanted to ask you why you were so against Nicholas and Chase being together. Did you not want to be in a romantic scene with me that badly? That's not it. I don't want the director to add in a hint of homosexuality just as a marketing ploy, when the whole story is actually about a heterosexual couple. I thought you would feel offended, so I wanted to prevent it. So, you were being considerate of me. I didn't realize you cared about me that much. I don't like. Wait, don't word it like that. Not trying to see Damien's cheeky smile, I turned my head away. I'm leaving. Then I walk out the room with Damien not far behind me. For this episode, Chase will make another attempt to impress Belle. Action! I watch as the actress reads a note on her desk, supposedly from Chase. Turn around? The moment she turns, I step into the shot, with a bouquet of flowers in my hand. I give her an innocent, warm smile, but she shakes her head. I'm sorry, Vice President, but I can't be with you. Oof. Why? What do I lack compared to Nicholas? I don't know, he's probably angry. You're really that dead set on your decision to choose him over me? I don't get it. Oh, damn it! I did it wrong. Offensive? Okay. You can't explain love. I hate to say this since you're my senior, but please stop all this. Gritting my teeth, I throw the bouquet onto the floor before walking away. Cut! That was great. No retakes needed. Awesome. My part for this episode is finally over. Time to take a break. Since Marie is wearing long heels, she carefully struts up to me. When you looked so sad earlier, I wished that Belle would have chosen Chase. Then you'd be making the wrong choice. You should never go for a guy who doesn't respect your decision and ignores your feelings. If you say no repeatedly and he refuses to accept it, then that guy's no good. True. You're right. I shouldn't be getting swayed so easily. But it's a compliment that you got swayed by my acting. That means the viewers will too. And that's my goal. Marie? We're going to start shooting the next scene. Oh, I have to go now. Marie scurries away to find her position. Not a moment later, I feel a tap on my shoulder. When I turn around, I see Damien towering over me. What are you doing here? Aren't you appearing in the next scene? I'm here to make a quick request. For what? I know you don't have any scenes left to shoot for today, but can you stay and watch me? I'd like to get your feedback since this episode's scenes are especially crucial. Of course. After I accept his request, Damien leaves to get into position. Even if he hadn't asked, I'd already planned on monitoring the two actors until the end anyway. I want to make sure the drama I'm in comes out well after all. Action. The camera cuts into the two lead actors. When I saw you alone with Chase, I was worried. But I'm so glad that you didn't choose him. Slowly, Damien closes the distance between him and the lead actress. Oh, I think he wanted him to see that. He wanted him to see that. Let's see if he'll react. Then he leans towards the actress as he plants his lips on hers. Strangely, Damien's eyes remain open as he gazes at me. Watching kiss scenes always grosses me out, but I feel even more uncomfortable right now. Why is he even looking over here? Is he trying to gross me out even more? Cut! Where are you looking at, Damien? You should be focusing on your partner. My apologies. It's fine, we have all day, so we can retake the scene. While everyone is preparing for a reshoot, I walk away from the set. Witnessing the kiss made me feel uncomfortable enough that I think it's a bad idea to stay and watch once more. Strangely, I can feel squeezing in my chest getting tighter and tighter, as if I'm getting a heartburn. Am I getting into Chase's character that... Wait. Am I getting too into Chase's character that watching them kiss is bothering me? No, that's not it. I think he got it all wrong. Outside, I sit on the bench, all alone. I realize that my head has been filled with thoughts of Damien lately. It's mostly due to the fact that we've been spending a lot of time with each other. I think it's about the time... I think it's about the time where I feel like the room is empty without the lead actor around. But when he's present, I feel a certain giddiness. Like he has always mentioned, his presence is slowly having more of an impact on me. Whenever he smiles, it somehow gets ingrained into my head. I can't deny that he has a natural charm that draws people's attention to him. I take a glance at the empty spot on the bench next to me. Is it weird that I wish he was here talking to me? No, it's not. Because you don't like him, alright? Get over yourself. As if my wish is being answered, I see a familiar face walking out of the building. Hey, I felt like you'd be here. What are you doing? Don't you have filming to do? After the kiss scene, the director gave us a break. Oh. Damien takes a seat beside me. When our thighs touch, I feel like I'm being set on fire, but I quickly brush away the weird feeling. You didn't stay behind to watch the shoot. Sorry. The only word I can manage to utter is an apology as I hang my head low. What's the matter? With a concerned expression, Damien leans his face close to me to check on me. My gaze then lands on his lips as I recall sharing a sweet kiss with the actress. Oh my god. I shake my head before pushing his shoulder and put some space between us. Don't get too close to me. A groupie might take a photo of us again. So if they do, we're just sitting and talking. You're right. Maybe I'm getting too cautious over nothing. I guess you're used to the hardcore fans since you're famous. For me, my name's not really out there, so I'm not used to being stalked. I'm still not worried. Wait, I'm still not used to them. I find them annoying since they won't give me any privacy and keep following me around. Man, when you consider a factor like that fame has its downsides, huh? Of course. When I'm casually talking to you like this, I sometimes forget that you're famous. I really need to catch up with to your level. But I don't want you to get famous. Hey! Are you cursing me so I'd never be popular? That's not it. I just don't want to share you with the fans. What? Just kidding. That was me, acting like a possessive boyfriend. Was it believable? Yeah, I guess. Damien's words and actions are so random that they always manage to catch me off guard. Oh, can you believe that filming will be over in a few weeks? Before we know it, we'll already be filming the last episode. Yeah, time sure flies by. After that, I won't be seeing you on set anymore. Damien puts his hand on my shoulder as he stares into my eyes. Am I just a coworker to you? Of course not. No, he's a rival. He stole my row. He's a friend. I guess you're a friend. You're like a friend to me. Damien's lips curl into a smile. I still want to talk to you even after filming ends, so can we exchange contact information? It's about time you asked. You could have just asked first if you didn't want to wait. My pride won't allow me to ask for a number from a celebrity who's more popular than me. Seriously? You're so petty. So what? I crossed my arms and let out an exasperated hoof, causing Damien to snicker out loud. The actor then holds out his hand. Give me your phone. Without a second thought, I hand over the device to him. Damien taps away at my phone before giving it back to me. Don't leak my number. Maybe I might if you piss me off. I show him a playful smirk, but he turns his head away. Don't smirk at me like that. Because it annoys you? No, because it gives me an urge to pinch your cheeks. But I know you don't like it. Do you know how hard it is to restrain myself from grabbing your face and cooing at you? Am I a pet to you? I refuse to accept that you're human when you act like an angry puppy. I also don't think you're human because you must secretly be a Slender Man. Maybe. The actor's playful wink makes me wonder how many fans have fallen for him just by his gestures alone. Soon enough, the break ends and Damien has to return to set. I decide to go back into the studio to monitor the actors now that I'm feeling better. When the shooting wraps up for the day, I return home. After taking a cold shower, I take a seat on my couch. My phone suddenly buzzes, and I can see a message notification on the screen. I grab my phone to check who the message is from, only to realize that it's from Damien. Have you eaten yet? I'm about to. What about you? I just finished dinner. Now I'm having ice cream to cleanse my palate. What kind? Strawberry? That's cute. Matching pink sweater and ice cream. I was only curious to know the flavor of the ice cream you're eating. I never asked to see your face. Damn! Rude. Puppy. That sticker is too cute for you. Maybe find a Slender Man sticker that'd be more suitable for you. No. Angry puppy. Oh, that puppy reminds me of you when you're angry. A sticker reminded you of me? I must be on your mind a lot. There was no immediate text after that. Did I go too far with my teasing by saying that? Maybe it's a little weird to say between two guys, even as a joke. Not long after, I see a message pop up on the screen. Yeah. I think about you a little too much. I feel my cheeks start to heat up. I slap myself to shake away the nervousness. Now how am I supposed to respond to that without making things weird? Scratching my head, I rack my mind over a proper response. Cool. This response is just... Cool, thumbs up. Oh my god. That's a terrible response. Oh my god. In the end, I awkwardly sent him a thumbs up sticker before calling it a night. He's probably like, what? November 23rd. There's a variety show appearance scheduled for today. Shooting for the week is already done, so the main cast, which includes Damien, Marie, and I, have to go on the show to promote our drama. Since I've only recently started getting better roles, my experience in variety shows is not much. But I'm not the shy type, so I believe that I'd do well. The cameras begin to roll as we walk into the set before greeting the host. I'm pleased to be with the cast of Estranged Brothers. Recently, I've been hearing a buzz about the two of the cast members being close to each other. Damien and Frogs. This is a question that all the viewers would be curious about. Are you two really close friends? No, our relationship is strictly for business. Even though I had answered in a joking manner, my co-star pouts. Damien looks like he disagrees with you. I thought him and I were close, so I even sent him a selfie of me eating ice cream to him. We had that conversation in confidence. How dare you? Is that how you declare your friendships? By sending an ice cream selfie to everyone who you think is a friend? Oh my god, homegirl's gonna be like, I didn't get that message. That's right. The absurdity of the conversation makes me burst into fits of chuckles. And what about you, Marie? Did you receive an ice cream selfie from Damien? No, I didn't even know he was the type to send selfies like that. Ah, then you should send her the picture, Damien. Next question. What do you save each other's contact name in your phones? Well, usually with co-stars, I put their agency name first, then their first names. Even with me? Of course. Well, that's a bit cold, don't you think? Oh my god, on live TV, why are you acting like this? I was expecting you to give me a cute nickname. Oh. Then in your phone, did you give Frogs a cute nickname? Oh no, 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 don't do this. Yes, I saved him as my darling. Upon hearing the answer, I almost choked on my saliva. Really? Then do you also have a cute nickname for Marie? I don't have her phone number. That's a bit cold, don't you think? The host uses a mocking tone of voice to repeat Damien's words toward me earlier. I can only have one person who's my darling. I'm very monogamous. Oh my god. The host lets out a laugh at this answer. There's something I noticed about Damien. When you were previously on my show, you seemed a bit timid. Now, you're more open, as if you've turned into a different person. I'm just feeling more comfortable since my darling is with me. My co-star's answer causes me to roll my eyes. The fan service he's doing is insane. I guess this is how you get the viewer's attention. He's been to more variety shows than me, so he knows what to do. Oh, the irony of the entertainment industry. You act gay, and friends love it, but once you come out, you receive hate. I mean, yeah. Usually I'd be against queer baiting like this, but since Damien is queer himself, I'll let this one slide. Maybe I should talk it out with him since I'm involved here. But yeah. After a few more minutes of bantering, the show is finally stretching to wrap up. I am thankful for the cast of Estranged Brothers to be on our show. And we're grateful that you invited us. Are there any parting words you'd like to say to the viewers? I have some. The camera then zooms in on the actress. First of all, thank you for having us here. And to the viewers, please give Estranged Brothers some love and tune into the episodes every week. When Marie's speech ends, we all give a round of applause to end the show. Now that the cameras are off, we begin to leave the set. Seeing Damien walk next to me, I wonder if I should talk to him about my concerns. We'll approach him. I think that would make sense. I put my hand on my co-star's shoulder to get his attention. You didn't have to call me darling when you knew the show would be broadcasted everywhere. I know it's fan service, but isn't it a bit too much? You don't like that nickname? Why would you even come up with such a nickname for me? To make you flustered in front of the cameras, of course. Ah, of course. I should have expected that answer. So it wasn't fan service, but your own will to mock me. Well, on second thought, maybe I shouldn't have tried to embarrass you. The viewers might start to realize how cute you are when you're flustered. Afraid that I might steal your fans? No, I'm more afraid that they might steal you from me. I give him a confused look, which causes him to burst out laughing. I'm kidding. You've used that joke on me before, so it's getting old. Right. Damien shrugs his shoulders as he proceeds to walk out of the studio without me. Okay, bye! In today's episode, Nicholas and Chase express their feelings to each other. The set has less lighting than usual to indicate that the time is after office hours. While I'm standing in position, I notice Damien wink at me from across the room. I grimace at him before turning my head away. This time is no time to be playing around or getting distracted. Take a deep breath as I get into character. And action. With a solemn expression on my face, I walk up to the actor. Okay. Why? Why would you go after Belle when you know that I like her? Angry. As my brother, you shouldn't have done that. Angry? You should be more considerate of my feelings. You should be more considerate of mine as well. Do you know how I feel when Father favors you over me? You've always gotten everything that you've wanted, but I never have. Just this once, I would like to be selfish and get the person I love. I never knew you felt that way. Cut. That was splendid. We don't have to do another take. Hell yeah. After our part, the episode will be about Belle's narration and point of view. Since only Marie is needed, Damien and I get to have an early break. The lead actor catches my attention by nudging my shoulder. What's up? Since we're no longer needed for today, do you want to hang out with me? What about monitoring Marie's shoot? I'm sure she'll do just fine. We don't need to be here. I feel the actor grab hold of my wrist gently. Come with me? Sure. Let me inform my manager first. After telling my manager that I'd be with Damien for the rest of the day, I head out of the building to meet up with the lead actor. Oh, he changed his hairstyle. Damn. Hey. Wait, what? You tied your hair? Yeah, I sometimes do I sometimes do change things up a bit since it gets boring to stick to the same hairstyle. And I like it when my hair's tied. I like it too. It suits you. Well, I wasn't asking for your opinion anyway. Damien pouched, which causes me to let out a snicker. You look a little different too with your hair slicked back like that. Yeah, I decided to style my hair a bit. I did mess it up quickly, so hopefully it isn't a mess. Nah, that's good. I've never even seen you in this way before, though. Even in romance shows, you were you were in from years ago. You'd always had your fringes covering your forehead. The fringes became my signature look because it gives me this aloof yet innocent vibe, which is what most directors want from me. Yeah, I guess you look more like a bad boy with your hair slicked back like that. You could act in films where you were the mafia boss, his son or something. Wouldn't it be cool if we both get to act in a noir film together someday? You want to work with me again? I wouldn't mind. A gentle smile slowly creeps up on Damien's face. Do you prefer it when I look this way compared to the usual? Do you want my honest answer? Go ahead. It's kind of pissing me off that you're able to look this cool. Between the two of us, I want to be the cooler one. But you can be the cuter one instead. I don't want to be cute, though. This earns me a chuckle from the lead actor. After entering Damien's car, his manager drives us to the restaurant. We take a seat at the corner after ordering some snacks and drinks. Feeling slightly chilly, I wrap my arms around myself. It's getting colder lately. Well, it's almost winter. Ugh, my least favorite month. I hate it when it gets too cold. Same! You don't like the snow, though? It's romantic. Is it? Alright, imagine this. You have an appointment for a date somewhere outside, but you're late. Just then, it starts snowing heavily. You rush to the designated location only to see that your date has been waiting for you in the snow for a long time. How would that make you feel? Worried that my date might have gotten hypothermia? Actually, I would scold them for waiting outside in the snow and they could have just sought comfort in a warm cafe or something. Our date location could change to indoors. It doesn't take that much effort or time to send a text about changing plans. Sounds like a practical person. Oh, but that wouldn't be as romantic. Seeing someone waiting for you in the snow would move you, no? It shows that they care about you. Well, I would disagree with an irrational... Wait. I disagree since it's an irrational thing to do. It's a common scene in winter romance movies, though. Fiction is different from real life. In real life, hypothermia exists. Not much of a romanticist, are you? I think in so many ways he has communicated this to you. Well... Isn't that... A shout from across the room interrupts our conversation. Then a few fans rush to our table and huddle next to Damien. Can I please take a selfie with you, Damien? I've been a big fan of yours ever since your first movie. Can I get an autograph? I'm sorry, but I'm taking a break with my companion here, so can we please have some space? The actor says this with the sweetest of smiles while rejecting the fans' requests. Oh. Hearing this, one of the fans glares at me as if I'm at fault. The whole time the girls had their eyes on Damien. They only acknowledge my presence when they realize that I'm hindering them from receiving a selfie and an autograph from the actor. Even though I'm his current co-star, they treat me as if though I'm a nobody. Of course, my presence is overshadowed. I guess we should be leaving then. Have a nice rest, Damien. We're always looking forward to the shows you star in. We'll always support you. When the fans leave, I let out a deep breath. But it doesn't stop this suffocating feeling I'm feeling inside my chest. It's embarrassing that I had been ignored, like I'm insignificant, while my rival had gotten all the attention. Being a C-list actor, I rarely get noticed in public, but it's quite shameful when I'm around a popular actor. I feel like I'm that loser from acting school who's invisible all over again. Frogs, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. No, you aren't. You clearly don't look fine. Tell me what's bothering you. I bite down my bottom lip, hesitating a bit. It's just that I thought I got over my inferiority complex, but it's still there. I feel like I'm inferior when I'm next to you. I feel like I'm worth nothing compared to you. My insecurity makes me feel like I'm unattractive. So unattractive that no one would even spare a glance at me. Really? Homie has been looking at you, like, for a long time already. After blurting out my feelings, it's hard for me to look at the lead actor in his eyes. Frogs? Look at me. Upon hearing the request, my gaze meets his. You're cute. Really cute. I genuinely mean it. Even though you dislike being called cute, I think it's the perfect word to describe you. You're really cute. Stop saying that already. No, I want it to get through your head, to make you realize that you're cute. You're cute, okay? The way Damien's tone suddenly turns aggressive makes me burst out laughing. That's the most hostile way to call someone cute. I have to be aggressive if I want it to get through to you. Frogs, you aren't inferior to me. Please don't ever feel that way. I see you as my equal, so I want you to feel the same. Receiving kind words from my rival is enough to make my confidence return. I'll thank him. Thanks for making me feel better. That was so out of character for you to say. I'm capable of thanking people. It's just that I didn't expect it from you. Anyway, I hope you feel better about yourself. Yeah, I do. I thought you'd make fun of me if I told you how I felt. No, I wouldn't do that. I don't ever want to upset you. Even though you used to rile me up purposefully? And that was back then. I've changed. As I'm laughing and teasing Damien, I suddenly hear a soft snap. My hand immediately goes to the back of my head, only to feel the black elastic tie that holds my hair together is no longer there. Did your hair tie break? Yeah, since they're thin and plastic, they break easily. I brought extra, though. While I'm reaching for the other hair tie in my pocket, Damien comes to my side. Let me help you. It's fine. No, I insist. Well, I feel like you're going to persist, so I might as well let you. That's cute. Damien snatches the hair tie from my hand, and he begins to gather my hair together in his hand. Have you ever tied someone's hair before? I've done it on some actresses when the script requires a hair tying scene. Is it common in romance shows? Sort of. Damien lets go after he finishes tying my hair up tightly. All done. After a while, his gaze on me lingers. What are you looking at? I'm just appreciating my craft. What craft? I wouldn't consider tying hair into 2 loops a craft. Only a chuckle comes out of the lead actor as a response. After spending some time at the restaurant, the 2 of us go back to our individual homes to rest up for tomorrow. As I'm preparing to head to bed, I see a text notification on my phone from none other than Damien. You're cute. How many times are you going to keep repeating that? Maybe every day until it gets ingrained in your head. Without realizing, a goofy smile is now across my face. Being called cute doesn't feel so bad to me anymore. December! Holy shit. No thanks, I hate December. When I step foot inside the studio, a wave of melancholy hits me. Today is the last day of filming, and the drama will be wrapping up shortly. It's always a sad feeling whenever a project that I'm a part of is coming to an end. But there's also a part of me that's excited to know the audience's reaction toward the finale. I can't believe we're already shooting the final episode. I feel like crying, but I don't want to ruin my makeup. You'd better not cry. That was a cold thing to say. I only said that because if we were to see her cry, I'd probably bawl my eyes out too. As an F, I catch emotions easily. No, you don't! I think I'll go on a short walk, or a short break, after filming wraps up. What about you? Probably audition for new roles. It was nice to experience to film a romance series, but I want to go back to acting in a noir film where I get to participate in mock gunfights. It makes me feel cool. Filming a romance drama like this, does it make you feel cool? Marie, my character got rejected by the girl. What part of that is cool? None of it. I thought your acting was pretty cool. Thanks, I guess. When I think about it, it's quite cool that there's an episode where it looked like I punched Damien. Should I be concerned that I'll keep catching you, enjoying the thought of assaulting me? It takes me by a surprise when Damien pops out of nowhere. Are you going to punch me for real one day? Maybe, if you piss me off, who knows? You're all talk. I doubt you will. After all, when I used to grind your gears, you never landed a hit on me. Because we were surrounded by cameras. Had we been alone without anyone watching, I might have. If such a scenario were to take place, I would probably take your punches. Or I could probably take your punches. It probably wouldn't hurt if you hit me with your lanky arms. Annoyed by his teasing, I lightly slap his shoulder. Immediately, Damien lets out a groan as he drops to the floor. What the? Ah! I was wrong. That hurt. You're so powerful. Your acting is terrible. A snicker comes out of Damien as he stands back up. Whenever I'm around you two lately, I feel like I'm being left out of the conversation. Girl, you've never been part of the conversation. Just like how I felt invisible when you two were on that variety show the other day. When you two were flirting with each other. I guess she's not getting it. We weren't flirting. I was flirting. I pass a confused look at the lead actor, and he only smiles at me in return. Our conversation comes to a stop when a staff member approaches us. We're about to begin shooting, everyone. Upon getting notice, each of us split off to head to our positions. For the last episode, I'll only be making a brief appearance in the beginning. Chase has a change of heart and apologizes to Belle, telling her that he's going to move on. Action. With a solemn expression on my face, I appear before the lead actress. Hey, do you really love Nicholas? I do. No matter how many times I ask, my answer will always be the same. Please, give up on me. I nod my head slowly, accepting her decision. I understand. Sad? I'm sorry for getting in the way between the two of you. I shouldn't have. I'll get over you, but it's time I find someone else anyway. I let out a sigh as I walk away from the cameras. Oh, that's it. My part is officially over. A sense of accomplishment fills me. From afar, I stay to watch the rest of the shoot. For the final scene, Nicholas and Belle get together after realizing how strongly they feel about each other. I just realized I haven't confessed to you yet. When we already kissed? Yes, but I don't want it to seem as if though I go around kissing lots of girls. It's not... Wait, I'm not that type of person. I can only do that with someone who's special to me. When the word special comes out of his mouth, it lingers in my mind more than it should. You are the spark that lights up my world. My face scrunches the moment I hear that line. Ugh, it's so cheesy. The actor takes a step forward before holding the girl's shoulders on both sides. Then he leans in for a hug, their bodies barely touching each other. Cut! Damien, I'm going to need you to squeeze her in your arms as if your life depends on it. Right now it feels like a 10-year-old rigidly or awkwardly hugging their first crush. Noted. Now, let's take that scene again. Start when you go in for the hug. And action. Damien awkwardly flails his arms up and down as if he's trying to figure out where to put his hands on the actress. Cut! No, that's not it either. I want you to just pull her into your arms right then and there. It seems like there's something wrong with me at the moment. Can I selfishly request for a 5-minute break to gather myself? Sure, we might as well if you think that'll help you shoot the scene better. Damien gives the director a graceful nod before walking away from the set. Then he comes over to me. Can you follow me to the writer's room, Frogs? Sure. Although I'm confused as to what he wants, I decide to follow him. Inside the writer's room, no one else seems to be present except my co-star and I. The hugging scene. I want your thoughts on it. It was pretty bad, to be honest. Then I want your advice so that I can play out the scene better. My advice? You have to have more expression in scenes involving physical intimacy than me. I've never hugged people on set, Damien. I'm more experienced in pointing a gun at them. But still, you promised to give me tips on acting better. Well, I'm not sure how you want me to help you when the director's already giving you tips on hugging better? Can I practice with you? Then you can give me direct feedback on experiencing it firsthand. Aw, you sly dog. I think about this request for a bit. It's weird, but I guess it wouldn't hurt. Besides, if I help him, then the filming of the final episode will go smoothly. I reluctantly open my arms to invite him. Oh, that's so cute. He's like, I never want to let you go. That's so freaking cute. Immediately, Damien pulls me into an embrace and settles his face on the crook of my neck. This feels weird. The soft breathing against my neck sends shivers down my spine. Not only is his face heating up, but it's also hot in the places where our skin is touching. Isn't it strange how your body fits perfectly in my arms like a puzzle? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Human bodies are organic shapes. How can they fit each other like a puzzle? No need to go all literal on me. All I'm saying is that it feels right to hold you. Does it? I feel strange, though. I tap my hand on his back twice, as if I'm a wrestler who's surrendering. That's enough. I think you should let go of me now. Slowly, Damien's arms slip away from me. So, any feedback for me? Well, that was great. I didn't notice anything off with your hug. Just do the same thing you've done to me to Marie, and I think it'll be fine. Really? I'll do that I'll just do that then. Thanks for your help. After the issue is resolved, we head back to set. Suddenly, a realization hits me, making me feel confused. Wait a second. I've seen Damien's past work. He might lack expressing emotion with his face, but he's good at conveying emotions through body language and physical intimacy. It felt natural when he hugged me. But I'm confused why he'd struggle to hug Marie, when I know he could pull it off flawlessly. Because he got love on the brain. Love on the brain. The moment I make eye contact with Damien, he smirks at me before walking off to find his position. What's with that cheeky smirk? And action. This time, when Damien pulls the actress into an embrace, it looks natural. Though I feel a strange sinking feeling in my stomach while watching them. The rest of the shooting goes without a hitch. That's a wrap, everyone. The series has officially ended. Give yourselves a round of applause. Everyone in the room, including me, claps our hands. Let's celebrate with a dinner party tonight. Since there's a reservation, the restaurant is filled with only our staff. I take a seat beside Marie while Damien is sitting across from me. I can't believe it's all over. Yeah, it's hard to come to the realization that we don't need to come back to set next week. What was your experience during this drama series? I feel like I learned and improved a lot. Did you, though? Wow. I feign a look of skepticism, causing Marie to pout. I'm just messing with you. The truth is, you really did improve. I didn't think you were a rookie at times. Thanks, that makes me feel better about myself. Since I noticed Damien staring right at us, I wonder if he wants to join the conversation. What about you, Damien? How was your experience? This series was the most memorable for me since I made meaningful connections. But You barely had a conversation with anyone aside from frogs. I feel like you didn't, or I feel like you don't notice me when the cameras aren't there. You don't need to get along with each other in real life in order to show a great chemistry on screen. Yes, despite you two lead actors not interacting much off screen, or off camera, the chemistry on screen is beautiful. Hopefully the viewers will think so too. After the final episode airs, and the series is a success, do you think there'll be a season 2? I haven't thought about it, but maybe we can work with a plot like how Chase can't get over Belle, so he comes back to fight for her. Nah. That would feel repetitive, so what about changing it a bit? Maybe Nicholas and Chase could fall in love with each other instead. You're still hung up on that idea? If that were to happen, my character would feel like the third wheel. How do you think Chase feels all this time? Wait, if Nicholas and Belle have a rough patch, but Chase is there for Belle, so she ends up falling in love with Chase. That sounds interesting. It doesn't. We absolutely can't do that. Why not? Frogs barely has experience in romance dramas, so we shouldn't make him do something he's not used to. I mean, I could try. I auditioned for this project in the first place because I wanted to do something new. Damien turns to look at me with a pout. He's like, what? Why does he look so upset? Does he think me being the lead would steal his thunder or something? No! That's not it. He's not getting it. For the chance of a season 2 even happening, we have to hope that the viewers demand it. Enough for us to receive a budget for it. I mean, I guess so, yeah. So let's toast to the success of Estranged Brothers. We all raise our glasses in succession. Or succession. After a few drinks, I begin to feel a bit tipsy. While I'm filling my glass, someone takes the bottle of liquor away from my hand. Hey! You're drunk. You should stop drinking now. Damien? Why are you so concerned about how much I drink? His lips open to give me an answer. I quickly shush him by putting my index finger over his mouth. I know the answer. It's because you're a nice person. I wish I'd seen that earlier. It's hard to believe that I spent years of my youth hating you. I wish I could tell my past self that you weren't a bad guy. I'm just glad that you don't hate me anymore. I don't want you to hate me. I want the opposite. The opposite of hate is love, though. Do you want me to... Frogs, I think we should head home now. My manager interrupts me as he helps me sit up straight. You're utterly wasted. Let's go. I want to stay a little longer, though. Tonight's the last night. I don't know when I'll see Damien again. Damien smiles at me as he ruffles my hair. Don't worry about that. You should go home and take a rest, though. Fine. My co-star taps on my manager's shoulder to get his attention. Can I speak with you for a quick second? I hazily watch the two of them whisper to each other. Not a moment later, my manager puts my arm around his shoulder before helping me stand up. Let's go home. I give him a nod as I let him drag me away. Sorry. When I get home, I plop onto the couch without changing my clothes. Do you want to help me wash up and change your clothes? It's fine. I can do them myself. If you say so, then I'm going to get going now. Why do I get the feeling? I feel like I know what's gonna happen. After the manager leaves, I bury my face into the nook of the couch. And the truth is, I don't have the energy to get up, to either shower or change my clothes. Feeling too tired to do anything. Yeah, I'm tired. I close my eyes, and sleep takes over me. 21st. A barrage of text notifications on my phone causes me to wake up. Ignoring the terrible hangover that I'm feeling, I groggily pry my eyes open as I reach for my phone. I then notice that Damien had sent me a couple messages. Good morning. Ah, you're probably still asleep since you drank like a fish last night. Wake up, sleepyhead. Don't bother me. Then you could have just ignored me instead of replying to me. Admit it, that you actually like it when I bother you. It's like, no, I have a headache. It's like, oh no, let me go save you. Texting you is making me feel worse. Wow, I'm sad now. Sad puppy. Seeing the sticker Damien had sent me. Wait. A chuckle escapes from my lips. Cute. Realizing that I had blurted out what I had blurted out, I quickly sprung up from the sofa. What's wrong with my brain? I shouldn't be thinking that a grown man is cute. I'm out of my mind because of this hangover. Yeah, that's it. I brush my thoughts away as I make my way to the bathroom to freshen up. Even after the drama series has ended, my friendship with Damien continues. We constantly text each other every now and then and meet up whenever we have time. We go to variety shows and interviews together and poke fun at each other. The more time we spent together, the closer we became. I would never have expected someone who I'd once considered my enemy to become a good friend. I got the neutral ending? What the fuck? No! How did that happen? This is rigged! I wanted them to get together. What the fuck? I don't know what I did wrong. when you think your dates are going well and then they're like, you know what? I think we should just be friends. And you're like, oh fuck. Okay. Nothing wrong with that, but still I didn't expect that. I didn't think I was like headed towards the neutral ending. God damn it. I don't know. I'll probably do it off screen and see like how to get the I guess the ending maybe where they're together? I don't know. Anyway, that's all for me. It is late. I am going to bed. And I hope you go to bed too if you're awake. If you're awake. Oh wait, no, wrong screen. If you're awake. I'm watching you. I'm watching you, lurkers. I'm watching you. If you're out there. Go to bed. Okay. Go to bed. Alright, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next time.